Welcome back to SandLand, and Spino specifically, with its nice big sturdy gate that should hold off the army in the future. Would have been useful if they'd had that the last time. You might be wondering why we're here and not off in the dig site in Forestland. I know Garum is a big danger to the world and it could destroy the world, etc., but it would seem a story trigger has happened because there are all of the side quests in Spino. There are so many side quests in Spino. And there's one in Forestland and there's another one up there by the old army base. So I imagine for at least for the start of tonight, we're going to be doing a good lot of side quest stuff. We're going to start over by the garage and go counterclockwise, I suppose. Starting with the EX dealer. Wish there was a better name for him. He kind of makes him kind of sound like a drug dealer, but he's the man who sells EX chips, but all of the EX chips that he sells are kind of bad. So hopefully by doing this, his EX chips will get better.
What are you grumbling about? Got a
Yeah, what are you grumbling about, Arthur? Could always be worse.
Nah, it's not that. I'm kind of stressing out right now.
Got something on your mind?
Yeah, I'm in a real pickle. This has never happened to me before.
Happens to every man at least once. It's completely natural, Arthur.
I'll lend an ear if you'd like to talk about it.
Gee, thanks! You see, I want to make a chip, but there's this other chip I need. And it's impossible to get hold of.
Wait, you need one chip to make another chip? Didn't know you could make chips.
Why's that?
It's super rare.
Super.
It's a defender chip, one that never received a certain patch. Apparently, there's a defender that missed the update by mistake, so that's the only bot you can get it from.
I have no idea what a defender is.
You mean you'd have to check each defender one by one? Might as well give up now, Sonny.
No, it's actually easy to tell which one has the chip. The unupdated bot won't attack you, no matter how up in its personal space you get.
I still don't know what a defender bot is.
A defender that doesn't attack? Sounds pretty useless to me.
The bots on the battleships were originally just used for
Oh.
communication and support purposes.
I know what defenders are now. They're the things you find on the Lasab and Merrick battleships.
Stuff like guiding people to their destination, answering basic questions. You could even have them watch your kids for you, apparently.
Then why do they shoot lasers?
It was only later that they were updated with combat AI and repurposed into the defenders we know. But if my research is correct, there should still be an original communication bot on the Merrick battleship. I don't know any more than that, though. And I'm too chicken to go looking for it there myself. All I can do is grumble about it.
Thank you for the follow, Jess. Hello and welcome to the stream. We're doing side quests.
What a pickle indeed. Well, I offered to lend an ear, so I can't shrug you off now.
So you'll go? Thanks, Mr. Rao. Is Prince going with you too?
Of course Prince is going with him. Ro doesn't go anywhere by himself.
Yeah, if the old man's going, I don't have much choice.
Yeah. Ro gets lost if he goes places by himself.
Awesome! You can try out Merrick Junker's Market. You might find more information about the chip there.
Please stop smiling at me. Alright, that's one picked up. Next, on to... Oh, it's the scam artist.
Ow, wow, 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 wow.
What's wrong? Are you injured?
No, not recently at least. I've been dealing with chronic back pain. You take care of your health now, Mr. Rao. You're getting up there.
He's probably older than you are.
One false move and it all goes sideways.
Oh, wait,
Speaking of
no.
mishaps,
Wait, no, this isn't the con artist. I thought this was the fortune teller. This isn't the fortune teller. This is the girl that, like... She was, like, Mayor Tor's adoptive daughter, and then she left.
do you know Dogged? An old man who lives in Patago village.
Can't say I do.
Wrenched his leg on the job years ago. It's
Ooh.
been out of whack ever since.
Can imagine.
Used to be a delivery man, he says, but his injury forced him to retire.
I'm doing well, Jess. It's a bank holiday here, so I was out today to the beach with the kids. It was really nice. How's yourself? Yeah. As I was saying, it was a long weekend, so it was fairly good. It was like I slept in until like 1 o'clock on Saturday. It was great. It's like I have not been sleeping in or had a chance to sleep in recently, so it's really nice. Hey Kira, welcome along. We're in Spino. We're doing side quests because it turns out all of the side quests and more are in Spino. So the giant battleship that's going to end the world can wait until later, where we have more important things to be doing. Oh yeah, no, it's like, it's not perfect. It has its aspects about it that I don't like. Like this whole, like this will not move forward unless I click on it, and there's no way for it to just auto scroll through the cutscenes, which is kind of annoying. The characters when you're out in the world talk a lot. They talk so much. But for the most part, I'm enjoying it. I really like the vehicle combat and like the exploration. Once you get good speedy vehicles, is quite good. The story is subpar at best, but for the most part, yeah, it's a fairly good game. I don't play any game in particular. You can scroll down under the chat. What we do here mostly is I go through RPGs that I haven't had time to play in my own time. So I use this channel as an excuse to force myself to play them.
Such a stubborn, prideful soul. I worry about him. That's why I asked you to check up on him.
Huh? Wait, you asked us what?
Maybe there was a request somewhere in there. Who can say?
I think she'd like us to check up on an elderly man named Doug.
Well, on the channel, I mostly play by myself. I've had guests on before, but yeah, on the channel it's mostly by myself. Obviously, like I play with friends in my own time, but
And ask
on
him
here
to come
it's
to
mostly
Spino.
just me doing this on my own.
Thank you so much.
Will do. Okay. Who's the next person? Oh. Hello, Deez.
Shoot. What do we do? The restaurant's closed.
You know how the owner is. Not much we can do about it.
What's wrong, you two? Is the restaurant closed?
He literally just said the restaurant is closed, Rob.
Hey there, Rao. Yeah, looks like it'll be closed for a while.
That guy on the right is the guy that set up all of the zip lines for me. Unfortunately, he only set up 2. I wish he set up more.
What kind of owner randomly closes shop on its customers?
I don't think Lyrule would do that without good reason.
I have no idea who Lyrule is. Honest to God.
Well, could you go find out so she can hurry up and open again? We really need this place. It's where we go to unwind.
Ah, it's where you go to drink. Brawlhalla and but without streaming. Oh, cool. Well, let me know when you start streaming, sure. We have a community Discord if you'd like to pop in and join and say hello. But yeah, let me know when you start streaming. I don't think I've ever played Brawlhalla. Have I? I don't think I have. Played Hollow Knight though. Hollow Knight is another night that I need. Hollow Knight is another game that I need to go back to and finish.
I can't move a muscle.
Hollow Knight is such a big game.
Wow, you're sweating buckets. Are you okay?
No, not at all. My legs feel like they're gonna fall off. I've been taking the stairs to try to keep in shape.
Oh, are you the one that's going to get us to access new zip lanes, maybe?
But my body can't take all this climbing.
It's not that bad.
We're pretty high up here. A zip line might help.
Maybe Lecto would make one for us if we asked.
Oh god, no, I don't do this full time at all. I do it for 4 hours on Monday and 4 hours on a Friday. This is a hobby for me. And also partly to, like, as I said, finish games that I would never play in my own time. So if there's anything about this stream that seems professional, it's only because I have a very good artist. Also, Kira, Mia, and I suppose Jess as well if you're interested. It's been so long since Jacob's been here. I took the frog off him, so if anyone wants to challenge for the frog, feel free to duel me. I mean, you know, redeem it first and then maybe Lecto.
You called?
Perfect timing. Would you be able to make a zip line here? Actually,
No need to explain. Pretty sure I can guess what you want me to do.
She just said what she wants you to do. She wants you to make a zip
I
line.
need some materials before I could start, though.
Materials? I can take care of that. What you need?
Help if I remembered how to spell it. Oh no, I was typing /. There you go, Mia. Let's see how she gets on, shall we? Ooh, crit. Not bad. Oh, it looks like you're gonna get the better of me, Mia. I don't think unless you start missing. Oh, a crit. Very nicely done, Mia. Very nicely done. Now, let me give you the frog. Bear with me. Despite how often you're in the stream, Mia, the frog, you're never easy to find in the list of people on stream avatars. Thief is like, when was the last time I pooped? Huh, let me think. In every cutscene, yeah, he does have a habit of just staring into the middle distance, doesn't he? Jess from the US, now a gamer and visual artist. You make game art. Oh, good for you. Yeah, sure. If you want to like whisper me on Twitch or something, you can feel free to show off your work. I already have an artist. If you look down below the stream, you'd see that there's a lovely lady called Wimbly D who has made basically all of my art. She's a good friend of mine and the only real artist I need at the moment. I appreciate like other people trying to help out, but I'm good at the moment. Like I said, I'm mostly doing this as a
I'll be needing
a hobby, so I don't really need any work done at the moment.
Got it.
Two
Leave it to
ropes.
I'll do my part and supervise materials and construction.
Ah, yeah, you'll be a supervisor. Very helpful. Do you
Got
have
the materials for the zip line?
I think so.
Let's see. Yep, all here. Let's get Lecto.
I'd prefer if you didn't, Stella, if it's all the same. Sorry. I prefer to stop people. Like if I let one person advertise in the channel, then that's all the chat will be. Sorry.
Wow, you managed to get everything. Let's start building.
I'm so excited to see the results.
Okay, what do we got? What new zip lanes do we have? Okay, so that one up to there and then across. Where does it go over to? Oh, so it's like a triangle now. Okay. So we've triangulated the city. Nice. I don't think there are any more people up here. So there you go. Do you actually have a mission, or are you just trying to tell me that there are new bounty
Hey,
quests?
what's up with Lyrule?
She's having a cooking crisis. Nothing tastes good, apparently.
Oh, I do remember who Lyrule is. We brought her to the town and she doesn't actually do anything. It's this guy that like gives us bounty quests, but she doesn't actually. This building is essentially hers, but like you can't interact with her.
That sounds pretty serious. Any idea what the cause could be?
My guess is stress. She won't open up, though. So who knows?
I'll be sure to keep you in mind, Jess. Thank you.
But you have a reason for suspecting it's stress?
Yeah. This happened once before. It was when she was staying in the royal capital.
I can't believe we poached this woman from the royal capital.
The king heard about her skills and asked her to cook for him. She was so stressed that she lost her sense of taste.
Jesus Christ.
Understandable. Displeasing the king has consequences.
Actually, she said she'd get violent if he said it was bad.
Jesus Christ.
That definitely explains why she had to ensure he liked it.
So, what happened? Did she cook without a sense of taste?
Of course not. Her sense of taste just happened to come back.
That was lucky. Kind of shitty if her sense of taste never came back. That would make her job as a chef a bit difficult.
I think it was the night she heard the bard Orf sing. She made a huge fuss and had me help her taste test all night.
I see. So the music helped soothe her mind.
So, if we bring that Orf guy around, she'll get better?
I mean, don't Walkmans exist in this world? Like, Game Boys exist, so I imagine Walkmans exist. Couldn't we just, like,
Well,
get her a
it'd
CD?
be worth a try.
Or a tape or something?
Let's bring him here then. I want to hear this guy for myself.
Me too.
Looks like we're headed to the royal capital then.
Yay. Love going to the royal capital. Jesus, there are so many people that want quests. I don't think that this many people have ever wanted something this bad from Spino.
Ow. Damn it.
Are you alright? That injury looks pretty nasty.
The Gedgy dragon got me.
A Gedgy dragon got you, and you're still alive?
I'd call that a success.
Kirat knows from photographic proof that I am a known killer of Gedgy dragons. I have murdered myself quite the few Gedgies.
Give it a rest. I was this close to avenging my buddy. I'd finally found it, and I let it get away.
Oh!
Just my luck.
I remember you. I remember getting you to join the...
Might never find it again.
Aren't they pretty easy to find? Just go to its nest.
Yeah, just go to its
What I'm
nest.
after isn't such an easy target. It's very wary and protective. Probably because it has treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Treasure?
Yeah, from money to transmitters. It'll put anything in its belly.
Time to kill a Gedgy dragon, lads.
Belly? Have you seen that with your own eyes?
No, but my grandfather, who was a researcher at the observation site, has.
They would have been constantly tracking Gedgy dragons back then. They must have known how to locate and differentiate individuals.
Why did they stop?
You might find the one you're after if you use their methods.
I would, if the observation site were still up and running. All that knowledge has been lost now, and the equipment's ruined.
Can't you fix it up?
I've fixed what little I could, but the observation site won't run without an antenna.
If we fix it, can we go find your Gedgy dragon?
Find it if you want, but don't lay a hand on it.
Aw, I wanted to kill it.
I don't care how strong you are. You can't defeat that thing.
I've defeated like 3 or 4 Gechi dragons. I'll be fine.
We won't know until we try.
There you go. This man speaks true. Oh, also, I have like there's a friend of mine who is watching or has watched the SandLand anime, which, as a quick reminder, I will be watching on the Discord if anyone wants to come and join. After I am done playing the game, it's probably be like on a Saturday or something. I'll set up an event for it once I know we're coming towards the end of this game. Apparently in the anime they let you know that both of these people here, right? Well, this little boy and this old man are the same age. Both Beelzebub and Thief are 2,500 years old. They're like within a few years of each other, apparently. Which is quite funny to me.
More. I need more. There aren't enough Bororo babies.
No. I don't think we should let you near more Bororo. You have one, that's enough. Like, you're getting creepy now.
Don't have a cow. Speaking of, did yours run away or something?
Cowabunga.
No, of course not. I've been looking after her. What I mean is, the cow-to-human ratio is all off in this town.
No, it's not. It's fine.
What's the number of people and cows got to do with each other?
More people means more fields. And who do you think plows the fields?
The farmers?
And that's not even taking into account the rising milk demand. Moreover, we need them to transport goods.
We have vehicles. We don't need livestock.
To say we need them in order to live is an understatement.
No, it's not. It's an overstatement.
Okay, I get it. Remind me never to get you started on cows again.
We understand they're important. It's not easy to get more, though.
That face on Thief is a classic.
Not easy at all. I asked Grandpa if he had any ideas. And he said there's a couple who raises Bororo cattle in Mapu ruins.
In the
So
ruins?
I was wondering,
Yeah, this is the cow lady, yeah.
could you go see them and get me some more Bororo calves? If you could get them to move here too, then even better.
All right, we'll see to it. Is that okay with you, Prince?
Sure. We're just getting a cow or two, right?
Thank you! I can't wait to make some new friends.
Try being friends with other humans, you fucking weird woman. I hope this is her grandfather. I hope her grandfather is like, do not give my granddaughter any more cows. She's out of her fucking mind.
Yeah? Huh. I thought so.
Grandpa, who are you talking to?
I'm conversing with the land.
Oh good, they're both insane. Cool.
The land? Wow.
I've been getting to know the soil since I was a young'un. It's only natural that I'd learn its language.
Really? I didn't know that was possible. What's
It's
it
not.
saying?
That in this environment, this is the best it can do.
You mean you can't grow anything with it like this?
So you're just taking up an entire section of my city just to have a pile of dirt, is that it?
Let's not exaggerate. I could whip up a few sweet potatoes easily enough.
Do that then.
But that wouldn't be enough to help Spino stand on its own.
Better than nothing.
What if you expand the farmland?
He just said that this soil is shit. I don't think making it bigger is going to help.
Well, there's only so much land in Spino.
And he's already using too much of it.
If only I had those seeds, it'd be a different story.
What seeds?
Back when I was a young'un, before the war started. The Royal Army gave us some seeds. I never cared much for science, so I don't know the specifics. But they modified the seeds with some kind of newfangled technology to make them grow like nothing else.
Would you be able to grow more food if you had them?
Damn GMOs. That's why everything here is a desert, is because of all the GMOs. Because all those damn GMOs.
Sure. Plenty of crops would be springing up in no time.
Let's get Thief to go nab some from the army then.
Why me? You do it.
Yeah, you're much better at it.
Hold your horses. You couldn't steal them even if you wanted to.
Now that sounds like a challenge. Don't tell me, I much like that other dude that can't be told not to do something and then he has to do it. Don't challenge me to say that I can't do a thing, because I will go and do that thing.
SandLand lost that technology a long time ago.
So we just need to steal it from Forestland. That's no bother.
And there's little hope of finding seeds preserved well enough to still use.
True. I doubt many'd have kept their properties for that long.
If there were a place where the technology survived, though.
Somewhere with old technology.
The battleships?
The Lisa battleship might fit the bill.
Oh yeah! The Lisa battleship!
But the Lisa battleship, I mean, the Lisa battleship is kind of old, but it's not old technology. It's like alien technology, isn't it? Like the Peachy aren't from this world. Right?
That old thing? Surely that big hunk of junk is defunct by now.
It was still up and running when we last went.
It's so up and running that it's connected to my jump bot and I can make it shoot a laser at people once every 90 seconds.
If that's true, please bring back those seeds. For Spino's sake.
Sure. But once you've grown lots of food, share some of it with the demon village, will ya?
Yeah. Don't know any junker that left a bigger legend behind him.
Hey, maybe I'll be the next legend.
No, Hugh, do something important with your life. Don't be a junker.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You'd need to be as strong as Beelzebub to have a chance.
What are you talking about?
A legendary junker called the Junk Millionaire.
The Ugh.
He started off with nothing except worthless junk. But through
and
a
then
series of clever swaps,
he pulled himself up by his bootstraps.
he was able to turn that trash into pure gold.
Turning junk into gold? A likely story.
Maybe he was an alchemist.
Well, the only way you become a legend is by pulling off something totally unbelievable, you know?
Sounds like fun. Maybe I'll give it a shot too.
Should have known you'd say that. Here, take this broken bolt. It's unusable and totally worthless. But if you could swap it for something, Hugh will appraise that and take it off your hands.
Huh? Me?
Yeah. Think of it as appraisal practice.
Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. Go swap that bolt for something and show us what you get for it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Usually don't like these types of quests 'cause they send you like all the way around the map. Oh, also, to add on to how much all the other side quests that we'll be doing tonight, I went around and got all of the lost property, like the big tire and all the other kind of stuff that we found around the world, and I have all of those now. I also have all of Lango's diary. So if I have time at the end of tonight, we'll go through all of Lango's diary and we'll sell all of, or give back all of the lost property that we have. Alright, what's the pedophile want?
Why, hello, handsome. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Stop it. I'm in the body of a child.
I was actually wondering if I could ask you a little favor.
Not if it means taking off my clothes.
No.
I love this kid.
Oh, don't be like that. Won't you at least hear me out?
No.
Fine, but make it quick.
Much appreciated. It's about the Peachy, you see. It seems they have quite the gift for craftsmanship. Pollock says their ingenuity is a marvel to behold.
Yeah, well, they're quite advanced compared to us.
Which means their furniture must be quite wondrous indeed.
I don't know. I mean, it's furniture. Maybe their furniture is made out of plastic or something. I can't imagine there's too much more futuristic about it. It's like there's only so many ways you can make a chair.
I'd like you to visit their village and find a furniture expert who can provide me with some creative inspiration.
No thanks. That sounds super boring.
Are you sure? After all, if I get the inspiration I need, I might be able to craft a stylish piece that radiates evil.
For real?
The muses are fickle, but their blessings are well worth it.
I mean, I guess I could ask around.
Much appreciated. I'm counting on you.
You Beelzebub are what people refer to as a mark. Alright, I think that's everything in the city. Alright. So I guess the first thing we're doing is going to talk to the Peachy in the Legendary Spring. I dislike that the icon for that is inside the village, but where it teleports you to is outside the village. Like, would it really be too hard to just like teleport me to like where I am right now? Why did you have to teleport me outside? Hello, Tudus.
Hey, do you know anyone who's got a head for furniture?
I actually know a thing or two myself. So you have an interest in peachy furniture, I take it?
Not a bit. There's an interesting woman that I know that is interested in the furniture.
A furniture maker named Lutemis back in Spino does.
Lutemis? We don't work with her.
Is that so? I would love to exchange notes with them. I happen to be interested in human furniture, you see. In fact, I'd love to try living in a human town for a little bit.
It'd sure make my job easier if you headed to Spino.
A human town? Absolutely not!
Oh, Elna, coming in, always ruining everything.
And who are you?
That would be my close friend, Elna.
No need to introduce me to demons and humans.
Elna, you really shouldn't say such things.
Remember, they can genocide us.
You know these are good people, right?
Humans are all the same. No good person would take you away.
You have it backwards. I'm the one who wants to go.
But they're the ones who gave you that idea to begin with.
No, he had that idea already. We just gave him the means to do it.
That's not true. I've always known I'd leave someday.
But it's so dangerous out there. And living with humans?
I like that there's racism on both sides of this divide. It would feel kind of disingenuous if it was only the humans that were racist and the Peachy were like pure and sacrosanct.
Perhaps. But it'll be a truly inspiring experience.
You're such a stubborn idiot!
Elna!
She's gone.
I guess past you, Thief.
Wait here, will you? I'll bring her back.
You are an enabler.
Let us find her for you. We caused this mess after all.
In that case, would you search outside the spring? I don't think she went far.
Well, I mean, she went fairly far, given that. Like, relatively, she went fairly far, because you people never go outside the spring. These walls are not high enough to stop a sandstorm. Like, I'm realizing now as I'm running through it, like, the way we found this place initially was that, like, the giant sandstorm outside. It's like, The sand definitely would have blown in here. This place is not
Not
big
to
enough.
jinx this, but let's find Elna before anything bad can happen to her.
She could be anywhere in this giant white circle. Let's bring out the bullet bell and see, can we... Oh, is she over here?
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads.
Oh, is that her?
They roam over SandLand, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow
The hell is she?
travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them.
Ah, there she is.
Wait, isn't that Elna?
No doubt about it. Let's hurry.
Hello.
Are you okay?
I'm... fine.
Hey, Ferguson. Welcome along to side quest night.
Let's get you back to Turris.
Elna! Thank goodness you made it back safely.
How do these people tell each other apart?
Sorry for making you worry.
It's fine. Anyway, as for what I was saying before...
You should go.
Huh?
You should go to Spino. These people aren't bad. I saw it for myself.
So this convinced you? Us rescuing you from scorpions is what convinced you. Not us bringing water back to all of SandLand. Not us defending you when the army attacked. Not us bringing you supplies. No. Us, like... I guess she's one of those, like, conservatives that can only appreciate, like, something when they experience it personally themselves.
Really?
But I can't let you go alone. So, I'm coming with you.
What?
I don't want to be left alone. Besides, I worry about you.
Well, that settles it then. Can Elna come too?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, guess we should go get ready.
We've got to introduce ourselves to the mayor and everyone, too.
They moved to SandLand because of the sand. They don't want water. Alright, what else? What other side quests do we got? First, Bud Burgeons. Search the seeds. Okay. We're going to the Lisa battleship, which is over here.
Here we go.
In we go. Alright, so it wants us to go in that direction. I wonder, is the other entrance still blocked up from that one time during the story?
So the battleship crash landed in these mountains, huh?
Yes, the battleship crash landed in these
Hit the ground with
mountains.
such force that debris was scattered all over.
Yeah. We know what the history of the Lisa battleship is. We've heard it multiple times.
Smells like vegetables.
Oh god.
I don't know if we'll find any seeds in here, but let's check.
Oh god, is it gonna be one of those things? Is it gonna be one of those things where I have to like when I go to ruins and it's just gonna be like, alright, you're in the ruin now. The thing you're looking for is also somewhere in the ruin. Good luck finding it. It's like, no. No.
Here we go.
Wait, it's down on floor 1? But we're on floor... How do I get down to floor 1?
Place is awfully cool and dark. Wouldn't make a half-bad demon hideout, in fact. If only it were just a little damper, it would be perfect.
Please don't go up. Fuck. I wanted it to go down. Look, I'm slowly getting further away from my target. Okay. What level are we on now? We are now on level 6. I want to be on level 1. God knows how I get to level 1.
Even though this battleship crashed, its guard bots have kept on working.
They've stayed at their posts, protecting the ship for decades. Quite the work ethic.
Wouldn't it be nice if they just took a
Only
break
young
for
Gen
once
Zers had this
and
kind
let
of
us
work
pass
ethic, am I right?
instead?
How
Lazy
about
bastards.
we take a break for once? I know
No.
I sure wouldn't mind.
Taking breaks is for the weak. I'll kill you.
Here we go.
It's all
That smell is getting stronger.
on the way for you,
Gotta be
Mia.
this way.
It's all on the way for you.
But
Trust me.
I can't get there on foot.
As a millennial, the last 15 years of my life have been every single person over the age of 50 blaming me for all of the problems that they caused. So for the rest of your life, it's just going to be people like me and other people around my age and older blaming you for things that you had nothing to do with. Why can't all these damn Gen Zers get a house? Is it because we ruined the property market for them?
Why are all the lights
And
still on
didn't
if the
build
ship's
enough
busted and
houses for
can't
them
move
to live
anymore?
in? No, it must be their fault.
Yeah, that is strange. Especially given how long it's been since the crash.
It probably has a reserve power source to maintain its basic functions that's managed to stay intact.
It's one.
Aw, no seeds here. Guess I'll keep looking.
Any chests? Are there any chests hiding from me? No. What do you mean it's not a good place to call the raid? Call the damn bot.
The more I see of this place, the more I feel like it couldn't have been built by humans.
It wasn't built by humans, it was built by the
Because it
Peachy.
wasn't far too advanced for you monkeys. The Peachy built it.
But there's no need. There was no need to be. There's no need to be racist about it. Thief.
Another bust. Do these seeds even exist?
How long could a seed? Kira, you're always working on your garden. You have like a few plants, right? And like you're good with your garden. How long can a seed last? I know that we can like deep freeze seeds, and we have some seeds up in Svalbard and stuff. But like, on its own, say you were to like leave a seed in a drawer for like a couple of years.
Even though this battle
How long is that seed gonna last
guard bots have kept
and still
on
be
working.
viable?
They've stayed at their posts, protecting the ship for decades. Quite the work ethic.
Wouldn't it be nice if they just took a break for once and let us pass instead?
How about we take a break for once? I know I sure wouldn't mind.
Ah, there you go. we go. They're bots, right? They're literally forced to perform their tasks over and over again until they break down without even realizing their enslavement. I found wheat seeds in the Egyptian tombs and managed to get them to grow. Okay, so like several thousand years, that's good.
Oh, found a treasure chest.
You did? Where?
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Sorry, missed your last stream. How is bouldering? He didn't get to boulder on.
Like seeds, finally.
He didn't get to boulder on Saturday because it kept on. It kept crashing his computer every time he tried to turn it on.
But let's take them anyway.
It's not coming along at the moment. I have PC problems, which involves blue screens and lots of fun. Fun in heavy exclamation marks. Or not exclamation marks. Quotation marks? That's what I was on. Yeah.
Here we go.
Forgetting what words mean. Give the seeds to Cyrus. Alright, what else do we have? Head for the Geji observation desk. I've already been there. So this one? There you go. Oh, is there no fast travel to there? That's a shame. Okay, we'll just go through the Geji Dragon field to get to the Geji Dragon observation. So, like, have you had any time? Like, I know you've probably been busy with, like, I know you have guests on the way. Did you actually get any time to check it out? I know you were saying that you thought it was like a problem with your GPU.
Start by observing them carefully.
I think you said it was a problem with your GPU. I might be wrong with that.
Will help you fight effectively.
Basically, I'm saying, did you ever figure it? I'm pretty sure it's the graphics card, but with any luck, it's the HDMI port or the resolution that is causing the problem. So I've dug out my old screen and connected it using DVI, I think, and I'm testing it now. It's I don't know. It sounds weird to me that the kind of monitor that you're using would cause a program to blue screen. I guess if your monitor is like forcing it to some kind of particular resolution, but
You're a weird one, old man. Well, so it goes.
Jesus, this is a steep hill.
We should keep our distance
Think
from
I'm
the
going
army base unless
I'm going
necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow...
Is that the antenna Zeph was talking about?
I would imagine so. Let's take a closer look.
I see.
I'm testing it, but there's some weird problems with the HDMI port. I've had some weird problems with the HDMI port this spring, so I suspect there might be a problem. You might just need to get a new HDMI cable.
They use this to pick up the signals from the transmitters.
I know in my old setup, like my monitors are a lot better now with like 'cause I have new monitors. My old monitors, the curved ones, I loved them, but it was a very homebrew setup because they weren't meant to be PC monitors. They were meant to be like TVs, and they were both technically like they looked the exact same, and they were basically the same model, but technically they were different models. But what it was that one monitor was like a newer version of the other monitor. Basically what I'm saying is that my monitor on the left would just, the HDMI cable into it was like, there was nothing wrong with the HDMI cable. I never really figured out what the problem was, which is why I never fixed it. I just like moved to a different setup. But what used to happen with my left monitor was that occasionally it would just go dark. It would just like go black for like a second, and then it would come back on. And then like maybe 30 seconds later, it would go black again for a second, and then it would come back on. And that would happen once or twice, like a day. Say if I was on the PC for like 5 hours, that would happen like once or twice. And it also didn't like it didn't like Spotify, which is weird. Like whatever was going on with that monitor, anytime I went to Spotify, the whole monitor would start to blink. So I just never used, I mean, I don't use Spotify anyway, but anytime I used to go there to like to see stuff, I used to have to do it on the other monitor, and I would have to do it quick, because anytime I was on Spotify, the left monitor would just like blink rapidly. Like it was concerned about me being there. Already swapped the cable and the new one worked well for a while, but then it suddenly got the same problem. Oh, that's definitely the monitor then, yeah. God, you'd hope it's the monitor and that it's not like, yeah, as you were saying, the GPU. But like if you don't have two monitors, so you might want to set up like two monitors and see if you have the problem on both the monitors or if it's just one of them. I don't think it's the cable, it could be the monitor, but seems unlikely. In any case, I was considering getting a new PC this year, so it looks like I'll get one after the LAN. Yay! I assume you're going to go for a pre-built and you're not going to do the crazy thing that I did and decide to build one yourself. Yeah, because I think when I was building my own one, you were saying to me that there's a place in Norway where you can just like order the parts part by part or whatever, and then you get people to build it. Like the people that you order the parts from will also build it for you, I think. Is that what you were saying? Ooh, word to the wise, Kira. If you're going for a Windows operating system, don't get Windows 11. I'm using Windows 11 and it's shit. Okay, I'm being a bit facetious when I'm saying it's shit, and I might be being a bit hyperbolic. It's not terrible. It's, for the most part, it's fine, but it's fine now. It wasn't fine out of the box. Out of the box, when it was just working as it's supposed to, pain in the ass, absolutely terrible. I have modded the operating system to a degree that like it works as I want it to, and it's like I understand how it works, and it doesn't have a terrible fucking user interface. But like, as sold out of the box, Windows 11 Home is shocking. Absolutely terrible. Terrible user experience. It completely crashes the PC, like blue screen or just computer freeze. I'm not seeing it on it. Well, like I suppose me suggesting setting up the other monitor was to, that was me trying to suggest that like to confirm that it is a problem with the GPU and not just like some weird feedback from your monitors that's interrupting with software. Windows 10 only has 1 year of support left. That I know people that are still using Windows 7. It's fine. That was the Kira, that was the same logic I went with when I was building a new PC, right up until I was like literally on the day I was building it. I hadn't decided yet whether I wanted to put Windows 10 on it or Windows 11, and I went with Windows 11 because I was same as you. I was like, there's only like the support for Windows 10 is about to run out, so I might as well like go with the future. I think you're better off Windows 11 has not had good uptake, right? I might be wrong, but I would say hold on to Windows 10 for at least a year, right? At least a year, if not a year and a half. Wait, at least hold on to it until the support runs out, right? And see if they come out with a new operating system, because Windows 11 has been out for a few years now. It has not been popular. It has not had good uptick for Microsoft. I would not be surprised if they come out and they do a same thing with what they did with Windows 8, whereas Windows 8 came out and it absolutely bombed, so they just had to rush out Windows 10, and everyone much preferred Windows 10. Maybe they'll bring out like a Windows 12 or something and like go for that. You know, as I said, there is the possibility out there to download third-party programs that will allow you to mod Windows 11 to make it like usable and make it like not that bad. But that whole process is a pain in the arse. Like, as my Windows is right now, I'm happy with it. It's grand. But getting it to this point was so annoying.
That the Geji dragon would swallow up with its treasure. Don't get all technical on us. Can you fix it or not?
Nope. It's missing a part.
So it's not broken? It's just missing a part?
Yeah.
Well, if it's missing a part, it is broken.
It was removed on purpose so no one could use it.
Why would someone do that?
So no one could keep track of the majestic Geji dragons so they could roam free across the sand dunes.
I don't know, but at least it's not irreparably damaged. We can use it again if we find a spare part somewhere.
Well, I have an old worn bolt. Maybe I can trade it in for one thing, then trade that in for another thing, and keep on trading it until we find the exact piece that we need for this thing.
Check around here then. Here we go.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting discoveries.
Reviewing your box setup helps too.
My box setup is perfect.
Find some loot as a result, even better.
I was really hoping that what the game wanted me to get was like outside, but it looks like we're going to have to go inside it. Yep, it wants us to go inside it. At least in SandLand, this place is just like derelict. There's one of these in Forestland, and the one in Forestland is half flooded.
This is a facility for
and doesn't have any
dragons.
Doesn't have any of this spiral on the way down.
Researching their biology and ethology to figure out how to manage them or make use of them.
Use them? That's such a human thing to come up with.
Every once in a while, the game reminds us that Thief is kind of racist, and I think that's nice that it goes out of its way to do that every once in a while.
Here we go.
This facility must have been impressive back in the day.
It just goes to...
Good. We found the part for the antenna.
The whole thing won't work without this, huh?
This seems to have been hidden deliberately. I wonder who did it and why.
Shit.
So, think it's gonna work?
Hopefully.
Replacing the part is the easy bit. Let's see if it powers up. There, the part is good to go.
What power source are we using to power this?
I'm going inside to switch on the antenna. I'll be right back.
Someone should probably go with her.
I'm back.
What was the point of that? What was the point of that transition? You
And?
didn't need to go in there.
It worked like a charm. It's even picking up signals from the Gedgy dragon. I'll mark it here on the map.
Nice! Let's hurry up and get that treasure!
You're up against a Gedgy dragon, Prince. Don't be reckless.
Also, I'm pretty sure we were specifically told not to go after the Gedgy dragon because this dude has a revenge quest against this Gedgy dragon because it ate his friend. So we're supposed to leave him fight it.
Whoop.
Well, here you go, Kieran. It looks like we're going to fight a Gedgy dragon on stream. You were concerned when I sent you those photos of me killing that other Gedgy dragon that I'd only ever be able to fight them off stream. But now you'll get to see me kill a Gedgy dragon in real life. Ooh, treasure Gedgy. Jesus, I cannot hit this dude to save my life. Well, that was a waste.
Keep moving. You're in danger.
This is a very weak Gedgy dragon. They usually have a lot more health than this.
Keep moving. You're in danger. Determine where it's coming from.
There it is. One more hit should do it. No joke, like, Gedgy dragons usually have like twice this amount of health. There it is. I feel like that dude's going to be annoyed that I killed the Gedgy dragon on him.
That was a piece of cake.
Owned many
my
vehicle
treasure.
parts of the strongest class.
I could use this scrap material. I'll just grab this.
And I'll be taking this gemstone here.
Hey, cool.
Hey, I did all the work. I should get first dibs on the treasure.
Treasure aside, we took down this Gedgy dragon to get vengeance for Zeph, remember?
I still think Zeph's going to be annoyed about
Put
that.
his grudge to rest.
Didn't he want to kill the
Should.
Gedgy dragon?
I want to see his face when we tell him.
He's going to be so annoyed. He's not going to be happy. Well, it looks like BG2 starts fine on DVI and the old monitor. It crashed immediately when I started it on the new one. Huh. Out of curiosity, what size is the old monitor? Is it smaller? Also, I assume your new monitor doesn't have a DVI connection. Maybe it does. Have you tried? I assume you've tried the new one with DVI as well. See, I never have any time for audio issues, but this shit, like with monitors and stuff, this I find interesting.
Huh? A swap, you say? Sure. But what are you offering?
This bolt.
How did you know I needed a bolt? Sadly, a normal bolt won't do.
This is the same voice as the guy who voices Mayor Tor.
Huh? What's this? It's broken.
Guess this junk is no good, huh?
Awesome! It's just the length I needed. You wanted to swap it, right? Let's see what I can give you. I made this as a toy for Cupid, but it turned out too heavy. Here, an iron ducky. How about it? Want to swap?
Why do you know Cupid? Yeah, I'd assume so.
Thanks. It's a deal.
Of course, the new monitor is bigger than the old one. The old one is 1080. Okay. Oh, yeah. I know that you were saying that the one you have at work is like an ultra wide, isn't it?
Sure.
That was a nice trade. Shall we go back to Hugh?
Don't know. I have a feeling we can trade up to something even better.
It's your call, Prince. Think it through.
Oh yeah, we should probably collect whatever this quest is. Wait. Where's the other marker on the map? Up here. So I'm going to get Aggro to look over the pre-built PC alternatives during the LAN. He's more up to date on graphics card and processors than me. So it's nice to get someone else's opinion before spending that. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Here we go.
I 100% get that, yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Don't bother. I just beat him up because I didn't like the look of him. They sure were weak, though. Like, were they even trying?
Most humans can't compare to your strength, Prince.
About your thank you.
Also, Fungusin might be familiar with the company that builds the PCs. It's Complet, and they do sell stuff in Sweden as well. I think I can't remember if I've heard of that from when I was looking to build my own PC, or whether you've mentioned it before and I'm just remembering.
Oh, what a well-mannered young lady.
Well, I'd like to thank you, but I left your gift in the Western Grotto. Could you go pick it up? I can't leave here.
This sounds like we're being turned into a mule.
Why not?
I've got a date. So, if you don't mind?
Oh, this isn't we're being used as a mule. She's sending us into a trap.
If you go to the grotto, you can take whatever you want from there.
Man, what a pain.
I will be back here once I kill whoever's going to try to kill me in the grotto.
Yeah, you're right. Then I'll be on my way. On second thought, could you please wait here?
No, that's not necessary. We can go get it.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go to the Western Grotto. Yeah, that rings a bell. Not lived in Sweden since '09. But they were back around then as well. Either that or my dad mentioned them. Is it a coincidence, Fungusin, that the Conservatives came into power in England just around the time that you showed up? And
No such thing as
Like
too tough for me.
when Labor comes back into
Perhaps
power,
not,
are
but
you
I'm
going to
telling
have to
you just in
leave,
case that turns
or
out not to be true?
All right.
like do you have some
fine.
kind of secret devilish pact with them, maybe? It's locked.
Take that!
Make for the Western Grotto. I did make for the Western Grotto. The thing is locked. What do you want me to do? Oh.
Get back! There's something above us! I knew it. It's a trap.
What's a trap? Divide and conquer. All part of setting the scene
Wait, I knew it?
right for the next
The
Norse
Norse
invasion.
told us.
He's a Swede that brings democracy. He is a Swedish Democrat. Okay, I was comparing him to the Tories, but there's no need to be mean, Kira. Jesus.
Come on. Our reward for beating up wannabes who barely put up a fight just happens to be located in the perfect spot for an ambush? How could you not be suspicious?
Yeah, of course. I knew something was up too.
Don't lie, Prince.
I'm not lying.
A failure, huh? Guess we gotta take you out ourselves!
You can fucking
I
try.
take it you're the mastermind. Why the big charade?
You're those wandering do-gooders saving travelers from bad guys, right?
Yeah.
Well, those bad guys you beat up are my buddies! It's payback time!
Who's a do-gooder? You're talking to the Phoenix. Hope you learn just how bad I am. Huh? I hear something from the cave. Someone's there.
Stragglers, maybe. Be on guard.
On guard! Is there a person in the chest? Oh, it's a cat!
A cat? What's a kitty doing here?
Cute little pussy.
Hachi! Oh, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, really? Thanks for setting us up.
Look, someone kidnapped her pussy. She had to do anything she could to get her pussy back. I would do the exact same thing.
Sorry! The two of us were traveling when the wannabes caught us. They took poor Hachi hostage to make me lure you here.
What? All praise to our savior. Be honest, Funguson, did you have to Google his name? You were traveling together? If that was a dog, I would be like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. What fucking cat is following you across a desert? No. You would have to have that cat, like, in your bag, or you would have to be carrying it in your arms. There is no way a cat would voluntarily walk with you across a desert.
We got sold down the river for a cat? Unbelievable.
I did have to Google it. Aw. That was going to be the entire BG2 stream on Saturday. Quest to get a cat that only lives in your inventory and to take up a slot.
I really am sorry, but Hachi's all I have. My only family.
What happened to everyone else?
Died.
My parents were peddlers, and they used to travel around with me and Hachi. But one day, we were attacked by bandits.
We were attacked by bandits.
And
I see. You must have had it rough.
Hachi and I have been traveling ever since, looking for a home.
If that's the case, might we recommend Spino? I'm sure a peaceful life is waiting for you there.
We really need to stop sending people to Spino. They don't have enough food for the people who live there.
A town like that exists? Wanna take a look, Hachi? Then let's go. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll head for Spino. I'll open a stall in the city. It'll be my real thank you gift.
We'll be looking forward to it.
Yay! Alright, what quests do we have? Give the seeds to Saris. Brag to Zeph. Head for the Merrick Junker Market. Let's head for the Junker Market. Actually, let's head here first because we're so close.
Well, Prince, can you hear any singing?
No.
There are too many voices. I can hear some music, though.
A bard would probably know an instrument or two as well. Let's head toward the music.
Not in my experience. Every time I've played a bard in D&D, I've been tone deaf and
Whoa,
I don't have any instruments with me.
What business? Me? I'm keeping an eye on the market for rare stuff. A cat-like thing's work is never done, you know.
A cat-like thing's work is never done. He refers to himself as a cat-like thing. What species are you? Oh, I'm a cat-like thing. Ah, right, okay, cool.
Yeah, I found something cool, so I'll share it with you.
Oh, deluxe desert croc oil. Tight. Nice. We don't have a Uniride. We already have the acceleration device and it's shit. And we already have a repellent shield that we don't use. So.
Bring me any rare items you find. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay. Keep your ears open, lads. Listen out for any bards. Or maybe don't. Never mind. There's a quest marker over there. We're just gonna head to the quest marker. It's fine. Oh, I hear music. He has a lute. It is part of the bard starter kit to have a lute.
It's no use. It's all over.
Great! Talk about deja vu.
Don't tell me you've lost your hearing or something.
My hearing? Of course not. In fact, I can detect even the slightest of differences between sounds.
That must be horrible to live with. Honestly, that sounds terrible.
And this lute I borrowed sounds positively awful.
I appreciate your enunciation of lute.
If this is the best I can muster, my career is over.
I'll be the judge of that. Go ahead and sing for me.
Sing? Not with a lute like this. But I can play a bit.
What if I found you a hurdy-gurdy? Would you play with a hurdy-gurdy?
That wasn't bad at all. Right, Prince?
You sure? It felt kinda off to me.
See? That's what I mean! This demon gets it.
Yeah, of course.
Prince, you don't know the first thing about music.
He plays video games. He knows everything about chiptunes.
Shut up! Like you do either.
Touché.
If only I had my beloved lute made by the master craftsman Clive. I could enchant even the most ignorant soul with my music.
It's only a bad workman blames his tools, my friend.
So you lost it?
Preposterous! It was stolen by those accursed wannabe junkers.
Jesus Christ. Maybe we should, like, something should really be done about these wannabe junkers. I feel like a lot of things would be easier in SandLand if they didn't exist.
I see. Prince, what should we do? Seems we need his loot for both his and Lyrule's sakes.
Great. Where are these wannabe junkers anyway?
I believe they're holed up in a cave to the east. However, that place emits strange sounds at night. No one dares approach.
He's not this. Is he this stupid? He's not this stupid. They stole your loot, yeah? They're bandits, so they probably don't know how to play a lute, and they're in a cave nearby that strange sounds emit from at night when they're probably all fucking smashed, and they're playing your lute badly in a cave which has very bad acoustics.
Please, do be careful.
I'll be fine. Somehow I'll muddle through. I never mentioned last week. I probably should have, but there is now I haven't put it on it because I was, as I said, I was kind of going for more of the bullet bill kind of feel with this thing. But there is a special
when you run into
decal
enemies in the desert
that you can have
taking
on
a
this.
head count is a good first step.
The looters are,
Can't we just
are
pick
out.
them off one by one?
There are only a few.
There's
sure.
a special decal
large
for
groups,
this
you risk
bot,
getting surrounded.
which basically puts flames on the front of it and flames all the way down the side. I was going to use it, I was very tempted to use it, but then I was like, no, I want it to look like a bullet bill.
Nice! One down! At least that was sort of fun.
The lore was part of the loot from the looting of Lutetia, which was a bit of a hoot.
We might be able to reach these inaccessible spots one day.
The more bots you have, the more options you'll have to travel to new places.
Let's try to remember this spot.
Here we go.
Are those the wannabe junkers Orf was talking about?
There's his loot.
Hey, hand it over already. You've been going at it for 2 hours.
I read those in the wrong order. I'm giving you the bait. Sorry. The loot was part of the loot was part of the loot from the looting of Lutetia, which was a bit of a hoot. The looters were owls.
2 hours, my ass. You were playing all day yesterday.
Hey, we've got company.
Who the heck are you?
Are you the punks who stole Orf's loot?
And what if we are?
I'm here to steal it back.
Then I'll kick your butts and take it back.
To take it back? This belongs to us.
No, it doesn't. You stole it. That's not how stolen property works, my dude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That hurt, you stupid
Okay, these guys are getting on my tits now.
Well, so it goes.
Pricks. So I definitely destroyed that guy's loot, right?
We surrender!
The loot's all yours. Please let us go with our lives.
Dude, I hit you with a high capacity missile pod. I wouldn't be surprised if the loot is in splinters there.
Just shut up and hand it over. So this is that famous loot. It's pretty worn out.
I did hit it with a lot of missiles.
Some famous instruments have been used for centuries, I hear. Perhaps this is one of them. Some are priceless.
A lot of the ones that are priceless are like if they're not owned privately, they're generally in museums and they don't let you play them.
Why didn't you try to sell it?
Except on very special occasions.
Like we'd do that. We admired Orf's playing, so we wanted to give it a try too.
Couldn't you just ask him to teach you how to fucking play the lute?
Exactly! Orf is super talented! Hearing his songs changed us so much, we turned over a new leaf.
Not that much of a new leaf, you still stole from him.
Says the guy who stole a loot.
Wait, now that you mention it.
Come on, there's no way you guys are that dense.
What is going on with his hand? Kira, look at his hand. What is happening there? Oh, that looks so painful. Why is his wrist doing that? Oh no. Oh, no one's wrist should bend like that. Not naturally, anyway. Is that me? Did I do that to him because of all the missiles? Does he no longer have bones in his wrist? Ugh.
You shouldn't have hurt someone whose music moved you so.
You're right. I'll go apologize to him.
It's a lot better from the front than it does from the back.
I'll go too!
Where are we? Here we go.
Well, well, look who it is. I heard what happened. So, do you have it?
Sure do.
Oh my. This is indeed the beauty crafted by Clive himself.
Ah, yes, the great and legendary musical instrument creator, Clive.
I am in your debt, and I swear I shall repay it.
I imagine when Japanese people were writing this, they thought Clive sounded like a really foreign and exotic name.
Good. Then come to Spino and perform a song, will ya? This Lyrule person is stressed or whatever. So
I see.
We're in a jam.
So you'd like me to soothe this Lyrule with my song?
You've soothed her before. I'm surprised you don't remember who she is. Well, I suppose you can't remember every person you play music for.
With pleasure. I shall perform a special song just for them.
Oh, Perun! Hey, Kira, look what Perun's gotten himself into. I can't tell if he's named after the Polish vehicle or if he's named. Okay, we've got Perun, Strig, and Volo.
What now? Orf just up and left.
He's mentioned a special song. No way we ain't following him.
You are not welcome in Spino.
What now?
He's mentioned a...
Well, you watch out for yourself now, Perun. My special song, and then that grin. I'd say he does not get to. I say he does not get to go to Spino.
Pre-update Defender, huh? Who would know about something like that?
Junkers are the best people to ask about the Merrick battleship.
A Defender chip from before the update?
Who? Out of curiosity, who is updating these Defenders? Like, it's a crashed battleship. Who's sending out these patch notes?
What's your buying price?
Do you have one?
Nah, but you'll be the first to know if I get my hands on one. So I'll just need a deposit.
Forget it.
What are you selling? Oh wait, do you sell like the super hard? Oh dude, he sells the super hard alloys. Cool. Tight. So I can buy those alloys now. That's gonna be great. Oh, need to buy some of the oh, vegetable oil. Can I make vegetable oil? Should be able to.
Thank you.
Should be able to level up some of my bots from that, hopefully.
Huh? You're looking for a defender chip?
Looking for a defender chip.
Just smash up one of the defenders on Merrick Battleship then.
We need a specific kind of defender chip. Have you heard of a defender that doesn't attack?
What? Please. Like that exists.
I know, right? Stupid.
Those things just shoot straight at the first intruder they see.
Yeah, they're all on site.
These junkers aren't giving us any useful information.
Maybe we need to try asking some of the older junkers.
Here we go.
The older junkers live at the top of the hill. That's how junker culture works. The older you get, the higher up the hill you get to live.
A defender that doesn't attack? I did see one like that on the Merrick Battleship.
Why would you say it like that? We're next to the Merrick Battleship. Why not just say, I've seen one like that here, or I've seen one like that on the battleship? Like, obviously we're talking about the Merrick Battleship. We're standing under the damn thing.
You did? Tell us where it was.
Sure, but is that old junk worth anything?
It's worth something to me.
I don't know. Someone really wants it, though.
I see.
So, where is it?
Oh, it's hard to explain. Wait a minute. There. I wrote it down for you. Take this with you.
Nice.
Better's gonna charge us money.
Hey, information's not free.
There you go.
Pay me a broker's fee if you find the thing.
Are you kidding me?
Not at all. Be glad I'm only charging you after you find it.
Hey, you got any oil? Sure, vegetable oil, raptor oil, desert croc oil, cow oil, honey oil. You're just throwing random things into a hydraulic press and calling it oil, aren't you? I mean, that's what my father always did, is that... I mean, that's what Papa always did, isn't that how oil works?
Let's see. This note he wrote for us says he saw the bot at the back of the ship.
That's all the note
Let's have a
says?
look down there,
He had to
then.
write that down in a note? He had to write down in a note, I saw it at the back of the ship. He couldn't just fucking tell us.
That was rough.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but you know, whatever. Oh, come on. How come I always end up driving backwards in this bloody vehicle? Oh, shit.
This must be where the junkers at the base of the cliff scavenge parts.
Isn't that awfully dangerous with the guard bots here?
To them, a treasure trove like this is worth the risk.
I would argue that there's no treasure worth more than your life.
That's why you're not a junker. That's why you're not a junker. I feel like raiding a hover jet in here is suicide. I'm gonna switch back to the old bipedal. Oh shit. I don't know who the fuck is suspecting they can see me, but I guess I have to get over there.
Something this huge used to be able to fly, huh? Still can't believe it.
It's a clear sign technology used to...
Oh!
There you go. There it is. SL005Z.
Here we go.
Sloozy.
SL005-Z reactivating.
Ooh, it switched on.
It's not attacking us.
This must be the one Arthur was talking about.
I hope this thing moves to Spino.
Looks like it. Let's take the whole thing back with us.
Please state your name.
Whoa! It speaks.
It spoke a second ago. You heard
It's
it.
a communication bot, right? I'm Rao. This is Beelzebub and Thief.
Row, boob, thief, verifying data. None found.
Ah yes, good old boob.
Creating new user record.
Yes, please have a user record for boob.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you just call me boob? I'm the Fiend Prince Beelzebub. Fix your records.
Fine. Beelzebub has now been registered.
Ah. I love the ukulele music in the background.
Did that thing just blow a raspberry at me?
Why do you know what a raspberry is?
You must have misheard, boob. I am a robot. I would require a tongue and lips for that.
This thing is mocking me, isn't it?
It very much is, yes.
Let's just take it apart and get the chip out.
Not possible. Without the correct tool, I cannot be dismantled.
Oh, I think I could dismantle you.
I'm a fiend. I could crush you with one hand.
You could? Let's not be hasty, Beels. You regret destroying me.
I love this thing.
As the only model to lack combat AI, I am a rare machine.
Why didn't you get the update?
I am a high-performance machine. So, my friends... Hold on. Where are my friends? The other crew members?
They're not around anymore.
What? Where did they go?
They died of old age, or from when the battleship crashed into the ground at terminal velocity.
When this ship fell out of the sky 50 years ago, they probably...
Oh, no. I had no idea. I was in sleep mode the whole time.
Everything was going really well, and then Rao had to put his foot in and be like, by the way, did you know that everyone you've ever known and loved is dead?
They all left me behind.
I don't think they did it intentionally.
I'm the only one left? What am I going to...
Okay, for anyone who wasn't watching there, what happened was a junker walked up quietly behind it and hit it really hard with a wrench.
What the heck are you doing?
Removing the chip. That's what you wanted, right?
Yes, but...
I'll get it out in one piece. Come get it at the Junkers Market. Oh, and don't forget about my broker's fee.
10,000 zenny.
Oh, you're here. I'll be needing that broker's fee.
Of 10,000 zenny.
I won't give you a discount. Not even 1 zenny. If you won't pay, I'll just sell it to another customer. Oh, you're... Pleasure doing business. Now, let's get that chip out. I'll even throw in a special discount just for you.
So you're gonna give me some of my money back?
Wait, what'll happen to the bot if you remove the chip?
It dies.
It'll stop working for good. Then it would probably have to be scrapped and sold for parts. Well, I'm opening it up now.
Wait!
What now?
Give us some time to think about it.
Prince? Fine. But if another customer comes, I'll sell it to them.
Couldn't you just sell us the bot with the chip in it? Decide what to do with Slozzy.
So, want me to take out the chip?
No? Wait, let me Google this. It was me disconnecting my phone. Give me more time to think. Those are some great options. Yeah. So it's called a playful find. SandLand. A playful find. Because I don't want to kill a sentient creature. But if killing that sentient creature will get me better EX chips, then I'm totally okay with killing that sentient creature.
I heard there's an arena somewhere in this area where the region's strongest gather.
Gathered to do what?
They duke it out in all sorts of contests for a chance at some quick cash.
Kicking butt for cash? Heck yeah, let me at him!
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to tell BLs about this.
It's American battleship. Head outside, give Rita 10,000. He will give you two choices. He can destroy the bot and remove the chip, or sell you the bot as is. Either way, it's going to cost you 10,000. If you take the chip, you can return to Spino and complete the quest by handing it over to the EX shop, which will get an expanded inventory, and you will be rewarded 1,900 zenny and a Power Plus chip laser.
Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into...
As you might guess, this is the bad ending. If you choose to take the bot as is, you return to Spino and hand it over to Arthur. He is surprised to see that the bot is intact, but ultimately agrees that Biel's decision to choose the robot's life over the chip Beelzebub's decision to choose the robot's life over the chip. But good news, the bot has an extra chip on hand. Good. Arthur takes the chip and you get the same rewards as above, but the robot joins Spino. Okay. I hate quests like this. I hate when quests do this, when it's like, oh, here's like a false moral choice. Do you want to do the thing that's clearly good? Or the thing that is bad, but will give you like better rewards? And it's just like, haha, lol. The good thing would give you just as good rewards as the bad thing. Ha ha ha.
To a tough enemy.
So?
Give up on the chip.
What do you want to do with this thing then?
I'm taking it with me in one piece.
Suit yourself. I was gonna offer to dismantle it for free if you'd wanted to sell it for parts, you know. Whatever. Here, take it.
Never getting that 10,000 back though. Alright. Bororo boy. Let's go do Bororo boy. Where is the map in ruins? Might as well go to this place while we're here. It's not entirely clear that give up on the chip gets you the bot. Game could be clearer there. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Like, if most of the time I wouldn't Google that kind of stuff, but like I had no idea what the game was, what I was actually going to end up getting there. I was like, I want to give up on the chip because like, you know, the bot is clearly self-aware. I don't want to just kill it. But at the same time, I wonder, like, is there a point in doing this, or will I kill the bot anyway?
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Check the map.
Good to know both our current position and our destination.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
It helps to have a map. Can I avoid those panthers? I would prefer not to have to fight panthers right now. Panthers aren't difficult to fight, they're annoying to fight. They never really do much damage to you, but they take so fucking long to kill.
Look, I know rivers give us water, but can I just say, they're a real pain to cross.
That's what bridges are for, Prince.
Bridges are key to travel. Build one and watch the traffic flow.
Yeah, but if you
Not
build
so
too
bridges
many,
around here, though.
but if you build too many,
a lot of money, and the Royal Army's destroyed a bunch of them too.
If you build too many bridges, you eventually get diminished returns.
Here we go.
A trade? Well, why not? What do you have?
This iron ducky.
A ducky? Just how old do you think I am?
It's iron, though.
Fine. I'll ask someone else.
Just a second. It's kinda cute. I mean, looks heavy to carry around.
Dude, it's okay to be camp.
I could take it off your hands, though. Take this icky copper scorpion. Yes! I mean, very well. Let's trade.
Okay.
That was a nice trade.
I never want to talk to that man ever again.
Depends. Am I a legend yet?
I don't think you're quite there yet, but it's up to you.
If that's how being a legend works, then I decide right now that I am a legend. That movie with Will Smith in it, that should have been about me. I am the real legend, not him. I never hit my wife.
What do you want? You need something from me? What?
Touche from Spino? Well, tell her thanks. But I have no intention of leaving.
Is there a reason you're insistent on staying here all alone?
I have a prior engagement.
Also, it looks like other people live in this village.
Even though I've been waiting in vain for 5 years.
For a man who sounds as old as you do, you have a lot. You have you're keeping the color in your hair really well.
But I can't leave. Not until Eowhid comes back.
Come back? What, he up and left for somewhere?
I don't like people now. Fuck up.
He went to the Merrick Junkers Market to find a new home.
Ah, I was just there.
Well, if he moved, he's not coming back, right?
I suppose.
So what's stopping you from moving to Spino?
5 years ago, Eowhid invited me to come along, but I refused. With this injury of mine, I'd just get in the way. Just like I did when we were in the Postal Service together.
I am also in the Postal Service.
Postal Service? Touche said you were a delivery man.
It's just the same to me, but Eowhid insisted on the
I
name.
don't like people!
30 years ago, we rebels lost the war, and everything else to the royals.
Okay, 1, your leg looks fine. 2, shouldn't you recognize General Shiva? Shouldn't you hate this man more than anyone else, probably?
Allied towns were cut off from the Royal Army's trade routes. And with communication severed between towns, people's relationships began to languish.
Why not move to Spino? I don't like people!
So Eowhid and I started a postal service to keep those ties alive. We'd transport anything, but his focus was on connecting people.
I really like that idea.
To him, the work he was doing was worth risking his own life for. But one day, the royals found me. I ran. So fast that they couldn't catch me. And too fast to keep my footing, it turned out. I mangled my leg. And that was the end of my postal career.
Again, both of your legs look perfectly intact. Maybe it's somewhere under the pants. Maybe like there's a chunk taken out of one of your thighs or something, but you look fine.
But Eowhid kept on trucking without a single complaint.
Then again, I think back to who was it? Who was it in the last game that we played? What was her name? What was the woman's name in the last game? What was her name? The girl from the Silicon Valley town. She lost her leg, and the president of Silicon Valley replaced her leg, but then it was anytime we saw her in skirts, or that time I put her in a bunny suit, she didn't have a mechanical leg at all.
So I decided I wasn't going to
What's
get
that
in his
girl's name?
way again.
Ah, so that's why you turned down your old friend's request to move near him.
Yet again, Thief has that look of I wonder where I'll poop today. Will I poop before lunch or after lunch? Will I need to poop again after dinner?
Exactly. So there's no way I'm going to accept an offer from a total stranger instead. That'd make no sense at all.
It doesn't make any sense.
Waiting all alone for someone with no sign of him returning. That doesn't make any sense either.
I don't really understand what's going on, but...
I haven't been paying attention, Prince.
What if we got his permission? Would you come to Spino then?
What? If we go to the fella who he's waiting to come back to us? We go to the fella who he's waiting to come back to him, and we say, hey, you remember that fella that you haven't seen for 5 years that wouldn't come with you when because he mangled his leg? It's yeah? Could you tell him to move to Spino, please? It's what? What are you talking about? You know he's a hermit that lives up in the mountains by himself. He doesn't like people. Yeah, but I really need him to come to Spino, so...
Ridiculous. He'd never forgive a traitor like me.
Well, that's for him to decide.
Um.
Whoop!
How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Oh, I guess I could just jump. There's actually a
Travelers
stairway
often
up
use
there.
distinctive rock formations like these to help them find their way. The fact that they're so well trafficked means you frequently find bandits lying in wait there too.
Could they be hiding behind them right now? Here we go.
Huh? A swap? No time for that now.
Bracken Meadows. Yes, that was her name. Bracken Meadows was the engineer girl from Broadleaf that was mostly famous for missing a leg.
Wait, do you mean that copper scorpion?
Yeah.
Not bad.
I wish I could move the camera, but I can't.
I was just looking for a cool hood ornament to put on my car.
You don't have a car.
My bro told me I needed one, but I couldn't find anything good.
Also, if you listen very closely, you can hear Anne in the background trying and failing to jump up here.
My bro scoffed at this silver jug, but maybe you'll like it. You're a lifesaver. I'll bet you'll like this one.
That was a nice trade. Shall we go back to Hugh?
Depends. Am I a legend yet?
I don't think you're quite there yet, but it's up to you.
Whoop!
Alright. Up to the Merrick battleship.
So that Aohid guy lives here, right?
Think so. The locals should be able to point us to him.
Huh? Aohid? Don't know him. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Why are all of you
I
such
don't get involved
bastards?
with drama. That's my credo as a junker.
Drama? What drama? I'm just asking if you know where someone is.
Oh, Aohid. Yeah, I know him. We worked together for a while.
Could you tell us where he lives?
Sure, but he hasn't been home for years.
Is it because he's dead? Is he dead?
What?
He went to the Amatin ruins in search of a big treasure. I warned him it was dangerous. Scorpions just swarmed the place. Wouldn't listen to me, though. Insisted there's a fortune there. Don't know if he failed and was too embarrassed to ever show his face around here again, or if the scorpions got him.
I'd assume the scorpions got him. I mean, it would make more sense that the scorpions got him, I would assume.
Let's visit the ruins. There may be a clue to his whereabouts.
Yep.
The ruins are to the north of here. Be careful not to end up like him.
I'll be fine. I have fought many a scorpion.
Here we go.
Always remain calm, no matter the situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
I'm the captain of calm.
You're
I'm never
talking to
not
the
calm.
Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm.
It's the leader of the raptors. Do be careful, Prince.
I don't have time to fight him right now. Wait, it was on the other side? Oh, for fuck's sake.
The desert gets awfully chilly.
I was right when I was going around the front.
Sure you don't lose too much body heat.
I guess it gets cold so fast at night because there's no moisture in the air to retain any of the day's...
It's the leader of the raptors. I really cannot recommend fighting it unarmed.
I'll send it flying!
See what I mean about panthers? They're fucking annoying to fight. They're not difficult to fight, they're just annoying to fight.
Whoa!
That being said, I did nearly die to that one, so...
Huh? Do you see something behind that rock?
It's the treasure, Prince.
Wow, it really is! Huh? There's a letter here. All old and tattered.
Let me see.
None of the demons can read.
What's it say?
Looks like it's from Aohid to Dogd. He was going to deliver the treasure he found to Dogd. He wanted to make it up to Dogd for getting him involved in a dangerous business that crippled his leg.
Can we stop saying the word dogged, please?
Guess he wanted his last delivery to be to his old partner.
His old partner dogged.
But he never got the chance.
To give it the
And the
dogged.
package is still undelivered.
Why don't we make the delivery?
We are postmen. I did say that. We are also postal workers.
Whoop!
Here we go. Back around. Sell more junk to people.
The Sand Cascade lies not far to the west of here. It's a sight to behold. Definitely worth a look while we're in the area.
Whoa!
Ooh, I want to see it.
Might as well while we're here.
I don't know if that dude had any allies, but he's not coming back to him now. Can I get a better gun for the... This thing looks so stupid. Ooh. Oh no, that's the revolver cannon. Mobility fender. Improves acceleration and handling at the cost of defense. Look at all of the fucking legendary parts I have for Michael Bot Jordan. Ugh. I could have legendary parts for any vehicle that I use a lot, but no, I have it for Michael Bot Jordan, for fuck's sake. Any new engines for Cetacea? Doesn't look like it.
You want to do a swap? Sure thing. For that silver jug?
Why are the angles on all of these cutscenes terrible?
Yeah.
Gotta love silver. It's the best metal conductor after all.
That's not true. Isn't gold a better conductor than silver?
With this much, I can melt it down to make all sorts of parts. I'd rather just buy it off you, but if it's a swap you want, then how about trading it for this shiny golden rifle?
Am I wrong? Kieran, am I wrong? I thought gold was a better conductor than silver. Am I wrong about that?
It can't shoot, but it sure as heck looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, okay, so it's not just me.
Alrighty, looks like we have ourselves a deal. Here you go.
Sure.
A broken bolt turned into gold. It couldn't have gone better.
I'd say you've done practically as well as the junk millionaire.
Surely I could turn this gold into a diamond.
Let's take it to Hugh. Here we go.
Okay, where else do we need to go? Yeah, there are plenty of other people who live in this town. Most of them are junkers, but like, they're still people. And look, they have this giant... Is that a tentacle? Oh no, it's like a raptor's tail, I guess. I don't think I've ever eaten anything's tail. Can't imagine it would be... No, silver is. Huh. And now you have a rifle you can sell to Saddam Hussein. So is that true, Mia, that like silver is a better conductor than gold? I thought loads of like computer chips and stuff had like gold in them because gold was like the best conductor around. Oh, so silver is better. I would have never guessed.
Oh, it's you. Did you find Alehead?
Here.
What's this?
Alehead's last delivery. To you. A treasure he found.
What? Is this a joke?
No, we found him, we killed him, we took all of his things, and then we gave him to you.
He couldn't.
If only he'd left the treasure behind. He probably could have escaped.
That would have been unthinkable to him.
He's too greedy.
Never abandon a delivery. Oh, that old fool!
Apparently gold is only
wasting his
just...
time on me.
I knew...
To the bitter end.
I knew copper was a good conductor because, like, how much they use it in houses and stuff. Like, there's the meme of, like, you know, crackheads over in America, like, pulling copper out of the walls and stuff. So the reason they use gold is that it's still very conductive, but it's very unreactive, so it lasts longer. Ah! In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the least reactive metal. Huh. There you go.
So what now?
I can't stay here alone anymore. Too many memories.
Again, you don't live alone. You're surrounded by people. Like, look around you.
Spino Village, you said. Take me there.
What am I, your fucking delivery driver? Walk your own fucking arse over there.
Talk to Toos, and she should get you in touch with the mayor.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. The Mapu Village ruins. Where are the Mapu Village ruins? Here we go. Hello, little boy.
Excuse me, young man. I've heard there's a couple who raise Bororo cattle around here.
That'd be my ma and pa.
Okay, so this dude's name is Whack. Is his dad's name Twack and his mom's name is Kawak?
Could we speak to them?
Nah, they're gone. A giant raptor got them.
Jesus Christ.
It's just me here.
Fucking hell.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Someone take in this boy and let him be a child.
It's okay. What did you want to talk to them about?
We came for some Bororo cattle.
What? Are you bandits?
Do I look like a Oh, okay, that's a bad question. I literally have devil horns. I'm not a bandit.
Get lost! Don't make me teach you another lesson.
Another lesson.
No, we don't want to steal them from you. There just aren't enough in Spino, and they'd like some new friends.
Really?
It's Japan. All mothers are dead, and in this case, the father too. She was too close to him. She was too close to him, and her bad luck wore off, and now she's killed him.
That's what I said, isn't it?
He was in the vicinity when the Grim Reaper came for her, and he just got caught up in it.
You left out some important pieces.
Is anyone in Spino good with Bororo cattle?
Define being good with Bororo cattle. She's very friendly with Bororo cattle, if that helps.
Yeah, there is. No one loves Bororo cattle like she does.
Yeah, she really, really loves them.
I see. Then take them.
For real?
As long as you take good care of them.
Do you want to come to Spino too? Please stop living out here in the desert by yourself, little boy. Please. Maybe don't get raised by the lady who is uncomfortably fond of Bororo cattle. But I'm sure someone else in the town could raise you, not the pedophile who runs the furniture shop. Don't talk to the lady who runs the furniture shop. Maybe actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Spino isn't a great town for children.
It'd be nice if you came too.
I can't.
Why not? What are you gonna do here all by yourself?
Gotta avenge my ma and pa.
What? Don't tell me you're thinking of fighting a raptor.
Don't do that! You're only a child!
I'll be alright. I'm tough.
I like this kid. I like this kid. He reminds me of my son. I love this child. I want to take him and put him in the party and then bring him around and let him right on top of the tag.
I'll come to Spino once I've settled my score.
God bless you.
What should we do, Prince?
Can we join his party?
It's fine. I can do this on my own.
I know, but can I be there to watch?
Maybe you can. But what if you can't?
Yeah, what if you can't?
Will you be okay knowing you lost without avenging your parents?
No way. That's the one thing I can't let happen.
I love this boy. He's just a color swapped version of Hugh with a deeper voice, but I love him.
Then let us help you. You're more likely to win that way.
I've been reading the manga I got for a Christmas gift, and not 5 pages in, the love interest slash party member in charge of flashing panties goes, "I never knew my mother. She died when I was too young to remember." Remind me, you've told me what it was called, Kirat. I'm very sorry. Could you remind me what it was called? Because I'm pretty sure when you said the name, I was like, I know that.
Let me deal the final blow.
If that's what you want.
I mean, I'm going to be hitting this thing with tank shells. I'm not sure I'm going to know when the final blow is ready to be struck, but okay.
So, where's this giant raptor?
By the big rock in the southeast. I'll go up ahead and look out.
Ah, big rock southeast. Very clear. Not vague at all. Thanks.
What about the Bororo cattle?
I'll leave them with you.
But I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, I don't have a fun clue what to do with these things.
I'll contact Spino and ask someone to come and get them.
Good. I'm going now.
Wait. Don't go on your own.
He's already got.
He's gone.
And he's gone.
I'm worried what he might do once that raptor is before his eyes. Let's hurry.
I mean, I have a hover jet. I doubt he can get there before I can. Okay, when he said big rock to the southeast, he could have said it was like a collection of pillars. I would not have guessed this is what he was talking about.
If a foe's too tough, you can always run away and live to fight another day.
This is its den, but there's no
That one is
sign of
called
it here.
7 Deadly Sins. I got the set of the 7 first books. Feels a bit like Dragonlance is for fantasy books. 7 Deadly Sins is a quite a good series, actually. I've never read it. I watched it. The animation for it was kind of shit, but the concept and the story is fine.
No, I can sense something vicious.
Never what like if you watch 7 Deadly Sins. Sorry, if you read 7 Deadly Sins and you get the urge after it to be like, oh, there's an anime for this. I'll watch the anime. Don't. The animation's like I cannot emphasize how bad it is.
Ma. Pa. This is it. I'll...
Let us handle this bit. You hide behind that rock over there.
Or jump in the tank. There's plenty of room.
No, I've got to do this.
Oh,
don't just stand
sweet
there,
baby.
You'll only get in the way.
Shut up, Rao.
Okay. Sorry.
No, don't listen to him. He's a prick. Come sit in the tank with us. You can sit in my lap and we can go, like, you can watch as I put a tank shell through this raptor's, like, anal cavity.
All right, let's get this over with.
It's the leader of the raptors. I really cannot recommend fighting it unarmed.
Whoa!
Ow.
Walk! Now! Show it what you're made of!
I did it! I got it back from my parents! Now my ma and pa can rest in...
A Are those tears of joy?
No, dude, he's just fine. Like he's had frozen grief, and now he's finally actually able to feel how fucking shitty he feels that his parents are dead.
No, you idiot. He's finally letting go of all the emotion he had bottled up.
I think so. Let's give him some space.
Let's not give him that much space. We're in the middle of a desert that has raptors in it.
Are you feeling a bit better now?
Yeah. Thank you. I couldn't.
No need to thank us. We did it because we wanted to.
Now, let's get you over to Spino. You're
My family? What do you mean?
the Bororo cattle. They're your family, aren't they?
No, they're cattle. What are you talking about? They're like tools. I use them to plow fields. What do you mean? Who the fuck considers cattle to be their family? What is wrong with you?
Never thought of it that way. But I guess you're right. I was never on my own.
Yeah, but you can't talk to cattle like.
The Bororo cattle, my family, were there for me.
No, they weren't. They didn't even realize. They didn't even know that you were sad. They're not dogs. You'll fit right in with Cow Lady.
Let's go and see them.
Yeah.
Bororo boy. Given to Cyrus, brag to Zeph, report to Arthur, sell what you've traded to Hugh. Okay, I think that's everything done in SandLand, so back to Spino.
I guess this is Spino. Look, Hachi. This is going to be our home from now on.
What the fuck is this green thing next to me? Why doesn't it have any hair? What is this?
Oh, Prince! Any progress with the chip?
Kind of.
Before we get to that, do you think you could fix this thing?
A defender? Why would you... Never mind. If you need it, I'll see what I can do. That should do it. Let's see if it turns on.
Where did that guy go? Attacking me out of nowhere like that. I'll let him have it.
You can wear things other than bike shorts.
You can't. You don't have combat AI, remember?
Oh, right. Then I'll insult him as fiercely as my programming allows.
Yes, I support this.
What's going on?
This is the bot you wanted. The one that missed the update.
Oh, why'd I bother fixing it then? I need to take that chip back out.
Oh, you wouldn't want to do that. You would regret destroying me.
Would I?
As the only unit to lack combat AI, I am a one of a kind.
Yeah, but I don't really care, so...
No.
Ah, I get it now. You got attached to it, didn't you?
What? No, that's stupid.
It's okay to admit it. I've been there before.
We've all gotten attached to our sex toys. It happens to everyone.
I guess that means I can't take out the chip then. Oh well, I'll ditch the project. I'd feel bad breaking it apart.
I have a spare chip if it helps. Take it as thanks for saving me. Open
Such a
up my
cop-out.
bag and have a look.
Yeah, blow this dude's back out.
Is this it? Thanks! I really needed this. Thanks, bot. And you guys too.
His name is Slobbers.
Once I've finished, I'll give you the new chip to repay the favor.
Nice.
So now, what do we do with the bot?
It can live here in Spino. It doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Will I be able to make new friends here?
Sure you can, Sloozy.
If you stop mocking people to their face, then yeah, probably.
That's not true. My entire friend group IRL, that is the only way we communicate is by insulting each other.
Understood. I will try to find time to reprogram my personality to make myself more inclined to resist doing so.
Again, no, just find people that are okay with insulting you back.
That doesn't sound very promising.
Why are you showing me the...
Will I really be able to make 100 friends? I'm so shy.
Why do you want to make 100? Where did 100 come from? Where did you pluck the number 100 from? Spino EX chip dealer has new items. Tight.
Wow. They don't make chips like this anymore. I'll take note.
Sorry about that. Need some EX chips?
Okay, so he sells rare chips now. That's nice. But just rare chips, nothing higher than rare. Fuel efficiency, boost recovery. I'll buy it. Oh, I guess I already have one. Oh, do I have all of these? No. You can't own any more parts. What do you mean I can't own any more parts? What do you mean I can't own any more parts? There's a fucking there's a bag limit? Please tell me there is a way. Is there not a way to sell multiple things at once? Okay, now I can buy stuff again. Have one of those. Need one of those. Need one of these. Hopper, no. Dirt buggy. Yeah. Yeah, dirt buggy, sure. And I've gotten back to being over my limit again. Cool. No, that's rare. Can I toggle these at all? Can I? No. Just so they weren't all mixed up, so maybe I could like just sell all of the weapons at once or something. This town desperately needs someone whose job it is to mock people to their face. Yeah. Fuel efficiency chip? Nah. I already have a speed chip for the car. Get an acceleration chip. Motorbike, this is what I'm looking for. One of these. And one of those. One of those. And one of those. Hover jet. Yes, please. I would like a speed booster. An acceleration chip. Another speed booster. Boost recovery. Yeah. No, none of those are interesting to me. Arm cooling chip? What the hell is that? Vehicle disruption. Oh, vehicle disruption chip. I know what that is. System failure chip. Okay, we already have one of these. We already have one of these.
Thanks!
Speed booster. Oh, I can use an ammo chip on him. I'm not going to, but I could. I could give you another speed booster. I'll give you an acceleration chip. Increases the vehicle's acceleration. Jesus Christ, look at how fast. I wonder, do I not want to put a speed booster chip on this thing? Do I want to put like an acceleration booster on it? Like I'm trying to figure, because it's not fast by itself, right? It's fast when it's boosting. Boost recovery. That should be better, I think. Oh no, you lost, Kira. You now only have 157,284. How will you ever get by?
Welcome back, Beelzebub. Thanks for all that you did.
Is Lyrule back to normal?
She is.
She's right there.
In fact, that song made her sense of taste even sharper.
Can we stop talking about her like she's in a different room?
Beels, you're the best! I'm gonna whip up a fabulous feast.
I forgot you were like this.
Come to think of it, if you lost your sense of taste out of worry, you must have felt as much pressure to make this dish delicious as you did cooking for the king. Who's the lucky recipient of this feast?
Oh yeah, I never did ask about that.
Well, it's almost Shunan's birthday. So...
Wait, this is all for me?
Aren't you two in love?
Yeah, you're always helping me out and all.
Well, aren't you a lucky lad? Let's leave these two in peace.
Look at Thief's face. That is the look of a man who is in love with the cook at the Oasis and is really angry that she's interested in someone else. That, or it's the look of a man who doesn't understand human emotions and human romance and is like, what the fuck is that? Did she get herself sick for trying to cook a meal for her friend? What is wrong with this woman?
Have fun, you two.
So, people here need my music, hmm? Then,
no.
Allow me to give you an incredible show.
No, you can leave whenever. So he just lives here now, huh? That it?
If it isn't Beelzebub, have you been enjoying my performances?
Was that little strum that you did for like half a second considered a performance?
My audience always hangs on to each and every note. I believe I shall stay in Spino a while. Do feel free to come have a listen, anytime.
La la la. How about it? Would you like another song?
Hey, Lyrule! I brought you something unusual.
I did?
What? Like a present? Well, I can't cook, so I thought you'd be better off having it. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Ooh, can't wait to see it! You've got me all excited.
Here, a giant egg. All yours.
This is one of the lost property pieces that I found.
Whoa. I love it!
I thought you would.
It's so big and hefty, I need both hands to hold it.
I'm just gonna let that line sink in for a second. I'm not gonna say anything.
The shell looks quite thick. It doesn't have much of a smell. Is it from some giant bird? Or a Donterrano? Well, it's a wonderful surprise. Thank you, Beelzebub. Ooh, imagine the delicious treats I will cook up with this egg.
That's the same face Anne makes when she gets a new part.
What? I look like that? I'll have to work on my poker face. I've worked with all sorts of ingredients. Fruits, cacti.
Oh, Mia. Adorable. Hey, I know, you could travel around the place looking for lost songs that he could play. Jesus Christ, Kira, don't give him ideas.
Bororo meat, scorpion, lizard, tortoise, raptor, crocodile.
You killed a tortoise? You evil bastard.
But this is the first time I'll get to cook with such a rare egg. I can't remember the last time I felt this excited.
The bounty hunter over in the corner being like, I thought she was very excited last night. Oh.
Maybe it was that time I cooked a sandworm.
What the hell is a sand? Oh no, I do know what sandworms are.
A sandworm? That's adventurous, even for you.
Can't make culinary discoveries without insatiable curiosity. Tasty new dishes bring happiness to you, me, and all of the world. Don't you agree?
I can't say I do.
As long as you don't try cooking demons.
She could try.
Just so you know, we're inedible. Poisonous even.
Huh, was that so?
You weren't seriously considering eating us, were you?
You know, every once in a while, I get fooled into thinking that Thief is like this wise old sage. And then things like this happen, I'm like, ah, no, wait, he's an idiot. Never mind, sorry. He's actually an idiot.
Oh, it's just a chef joke, don't worry. Oh, that's it.
Ah, yeah, you know, typical French chef joke about cannibalism.
I'll make deviled eggs. That's sure to be a delectable treat.
No, don't make deviled eggs. Poach them or something.
That was really just a joke, right?
It is unfortunate that I lost my friends on Merrick Battleship, but it was fun meeting you, Boo. Thank you for everything.
You're doing that on purpose. I repaired you, you ungrateful piece of shit. Or, I guess I got someone else to repair you. Hey, look, Perun Gaming came here.
Man, Orf really is the best. I want to sing like him someday.
Just don't try to steal his vocal cords.
Hey, we beat up that Gedgy dragon with the treasure belly for you.
Yeah, right. I struggled to even find the thing.
It was very easy to kill. It was a very weak Gedgy dragon.
With the observation site equipment, it was easy to find.
Even if you did find it, I highly doubt you actually slew it.
I don't think there's anything we could say to convince him.
Ugh, I just can't with this guy.
Well, we've done our bit. We slayed your enemy. It's up to you whether you believe us or not.
That was it? That was the quest? I got a blue tank? Oh, okay.
Hey, Gramps! These the seeds you wanted?
Oh, yes! These are the seeds! What a surprise to see them again. Now let's see. They seem to have been preserved quite well. They should still be viable.
Think you can figure out how to grow them?
Of course. I come from a long line of farmers. We were in charge of all the army's large-scale farming.
Damn royalists.
So I've seen more than my fair share of these seeds.
You don't look too happy about it.
I used to hate the idea of ruining plants with technology and manhandling the soil with machines back then.
Wait, we used to have machines?
But now that we've lost so much to war and natural disasters, well, this is no time to be picky. To grow a future for the next generation, we've got to plant a seed of hope now.
Stop following me, Kira. Go the other way. Fight Funguson. Damn Vikings ganging up on me. Wait, how did Kirat live through that? Kirat had no health compared to Funguson. Kirat should have died. That's fixed. Fixed!
And making sure these fields overflow with crops is my way of doing just that.
Rigged. That Battle Royale was rigged. The stream is rigged. It's all rigged.
Thanks to you, the people of Spino are going to have all the food they can eat.
And Demon Village too, right?
Of course. Just you wait and see.
Hey, finally! God, we got him to plant these crops. We got him to set up his farm here ages ago, and it's only now he started planting things. Okay, do you have enough cattle now?
I need to up my game!
Ah, for fuck's sake.
What are you getting yourself worked up about now?
Walk's Boro cattle have such silky coats. And they're so calm. Even though their environment must have been worse out there.
They're all he had left of his parents. so I'm sure he cherished them.
It shows. That's why I've got to up my cherishing game.
No, you don't. The reason their coats look better than your guy's coat is because your guy is terrified about how fucking weird you're being with him. Be a normal person. Stop trying to have a relationship with your cow.
I know. I'll ask him how he brushes them to get them so soft.
No, stop.
I'm glad you found a friend who loves cows as much as you do.
Oh my god. I don't think she does like cows as much as she does. I don't think anyone likes cows that much.
Rural cattle are happy here under Cress's care.
Are you sure?
And if my family's happy, then I'm happy.
I still can't believe we convinced him that that cattle are his family. There could never be enough cattle. Never! More cattle! More!
Wow, you actually managed to trade your way up. Let me take a look. How's about this much, Soundgeeta?
2,000! It's made out of solid gold! It's an entire rifle plated in gold that you can't use and is completely useless. It's worth more than 2,000. It's worth at least 10,000, which is the amount of money I had to pay that fucking bastard who charged me for a bot that I found.
That works. What do you say, Beelzebub? Sound fair?
Yeah, sure.
Great! Got the Zenny ready, Hugh.
Yep, here you go.
Thanks. Guess this makes me a legend, huh?
Ah, you wish. You're still far from it, you moron. Figure out whom to give what, and you'll get even better stuff.
I did. I got the best stuff I could get.
To be a real legend.
How? What do I need to do? Spino Junk Store items now has new things for sale. So does the Spino paint shop.
Hey, Beelzebub.
What do you got? You can sell me an outrigger or an interception system. Auto combat drone. Extra armor salvo system. Lightweight body, I already have that. Interception drone. I don't have a uniraid anyway, so it doesn't matter. Overjet. Enhanced armor. Equalized anti-grav engine. I already have one of them. Standard thruster, I already have one of those. Rocket launcher. Flaming boost. I already have one of those. Extra armor. Interception system. Brass knuckle. Gun.
Drop by anytime.
So,
how are you finding Spino?
It's still a bit overwhelming, to be honest.
I know, can you imagine there are people here that don't wear bicycle shorts?
But it's actually quite fun, especially since Tourist is here.
Glad to hear it. Let me know if you ever need any help.
Thanks. I will.
Oh, Spino is much bigger and more exciting than I expected. Lutemis is an interesting person, too.
Interesting is
Glad I
definitely a
moved
word
here.
you could use for Lutemis, yeah.
Thank you, Beelzebub. Some tips from a peachy artisan was all I asked for, but you brought one to live here. You're always exceeding my expectations.
You know the rule, Lutemis. Not within 2 foot. Stay back.
After talking with tourists, I'm positively on fire with inspiration. I've added a whole new lineup, so please go and have a look.
Can we please get Lutemis, the cow lady, and the chef in the same room? No. They didn't pay that one voice actor lady enough.
I I bet your furniture's pretty cool. Got anything evil looking?
You'll just have to see it for yourself.
Which one of these is evil? A jet bathtub? Oh, it's just a jacuzzi. I saw jet bathtub and I was like, did she put a jet engine on the back of a bathtub? Like, no, it's just a jacuzzi. None of these look evil. Well, that looks kind of evil. Ooh, a deluxe cheese plate. None of these look evil, my dude. Well, that looks that one looks kind of evil, I guess. I was promised evil things. I am very disappointed. I guess when she said evil, she meant castle. Ooh, cyber decks. Look at all of this cyber. You can make better things than you can buy, Jesus. Why would you want to build a power ship? Jesus Christ, it costs a lot to buy extra rooms. I can't afford both of them, though. It's so weird that they have spent so much time and resources on making the decorating your room part of the game. I know, right? You have a new room. Your new room is accessible from the garage. Wait, is it not connected to the other rooms? I thought it would be connected to the other rooms. Okay, we have to go. I generally wouldn't do this because I don't want to engage with the room mechanic. But I have to see. Jesus, that light is bright. Fucking hell. Oh my god, none of the rooms are connected. You can just buy different sized rooms. When it said you could buy extra rooms, I thought it would be like they would connect to the original room. But no, you just have a medium-sized room, a regular, like a medium-sized room, a small-sized room, and a big-sized room. What the fuck? That's terrible. What the fuck? I can't even tell if this is the same room I was in or not. Is this one bigger? It's... What a terrible mechanic. Why did they put this in the game?
Do you need anything?
Can I level up my vehicle? Hey, thief. I can. Oh, only up to level 26. Still, level 26 better than nothing. That's all of the ones that I use leveled up to 25, so that's good. And I can put new things on Michael Watt Jordan now. Finally give him this grenade launcher, and I can finally give him those machine guns. Wait, is this machine gun better? Less capacity, but more damage. Huh. Would make it significantly slower, but it would increase the defense. And it would give him a stomp attack. I don't really care about the stomp attack, really. There's nothing new for Bullet Bill, I don't think.
See you later.
See ya. Alright, what is going on over in the Oasis?
I'd better make sure not to eat anything the day before. Oh, sorry. Did you want to check the quests?
Who's the new people? Oh, you can fight the treasure Gechi dragon. That does not seem worth it for 3 silver coins.
Then it's settled.
Yeah. Alright, there is one more quest here. Yeah, let's see how fast this thing goes now that I've upgraded it. Okay, so it used to go 45 and now goes 51. Oh, Jesus, it now goes like 150 miles an hour. Very nice. This dude's name, Bat?
Ho! I like the look in your eyes. Want to join the clubs?
No.
We could use people like you. Even make you an officer.
As if a fiend would join a bunch of human bandits.
I see. Too bad. How about you, mister?
The old guy? He retired so long ago.
I could tell you was in the army. We'd make you a freaking general.
He was already a general.
Sorry, but I have no intention of becoming a bandit either.
I see.
Hey, why did you look away?
Are the clubs so short on staff you'd come all the way out here on a recruiting mission?
A huge swarm of soldier bees appeared near our headquarters.
Lads, Jesus Christ, you really need to stop getting the shit kicked out of you by fucking bees.
We're trying to get an extermination squad to wipe them out. But with the Forest Land Army recruiting like mad, no one wants to join the bandits.
Or Love Disc.
The soldier bee swarm keeps growing, while we dwindle away.
They're bees! Just like get a can of Raid or something. Jesus Christ.
And yet, you won't recruit me.
Don't let it get to you, Gramps. Even bandits have it rough, huh?
If you really think so, how about helping us wipe out those bees? I'll pay you for your services.
Oh god, it's another one of these. Okay. Okay.
Appreciate it. Please, go kill them then.
Kill about 10 of them. What you do over the weekend, Zeke? I don't know, nothing much.
Here we
Killed
go.
a few bees.
Nice! One down. Nice! One down. There. Done here. Let's go tell that guy from the clubs.
God, how anyone was how was I ever able to do that? My God. Bees are terrifying. Killed your bees, you fucking coward.
We're done with the soldier bees.
Impressive. I was right to ask you.
It didn't even take a minute.
I really wish you'd join us. How about we make you a general instead?
No, just buy some insecticide, Jesus.
Said no. Anyway, where's our reward?
That scene from The Wicker Man would have been so different if the dude had had a tank, or if he'd had like a can of bug spray.
Oh, right. Here, take it.
Thanks.
We're always looking for new members or help with the bees.
Help with the bees, Jesus Christ! How are you a self-respecting bandit outfit? Jesus, you're pretending to be you're cosplaying as an army. Can't even handle
You
bees.
can join anytime. Think about it.
No,
Uh-huh.
you're pathetic.
Whoop.
Fucking bees, Jesus Christ. Alright, that took about 3 hours. So we have one more thing left to do, which is we have a bunch of lost property, like a sweet fruit platter, a sturdy cooking pot, small telescope, sack of ore, etc., etc., etc. We have a load of stuff. We have a figurine of General Epi that someone drew marker lines on. Figurine of General Ep. General Ep. Isn't his name General Epi? I guess I just left out the I. A figurine of General Epi found lying around in the Unai city ruins. It is very well made, reproducing his wicked expression to perfection. But someone who apparently held a grudge against Epi has scribbled all over his face. Let's just chuck this ugly thing. It's been defaced, but it's artfully crafted. I don't know about throwing it away. Who knows, there might be a figurine enthusiast who'd like it. You don't really have it among your... You don't really want it among your possessions, but it doesn't seem right to toss it either. Wasn't there a collector in Rianda Junker Market who might be interested in it? Right, let's head to Rianda Junker Market. Where is the Rianda?
What?
Hey!
War with SandLand? To whose benefit? To SandLand's benefit, from what I can see with the way the war is going.
Hey, Sonny. That there pickaxe of yours.
What, this thing?
Yup, I knew it. That belongs to me. My name's right here, see? Achoo? Who the heck's that?
How in the world would I know?
Ah! The tail on the A's faint, but it's there. Achel! I knew this was mine. I'm not pulling your leg, you know.
Who said I doubted you? Here, don't lose it again.
Appreciate it. Though it's not like I lost it, you know. I left it there because I was planning on digging for anti-grav stone there.
Anti-grav stone? You can dig that up even in Forest Mountain?
Yes, we've dug up plenty of anti-grav stone. You were there, Rao.
Well, I believe you can, for what it's worth.
Senile old man.
All of the anti-grav stone these days is imported. And the supply's real thin, so it's worth a ton of money. So, if I manage to get a monopoly on the supply here...
You're as transparent as a ghost.
What makes you think there's antigrav stone in these parts?
Well, anti-grav stone makes stuff lighter, and light stuff floats. And what's floatier than clouds? Them stones have got to be close to the sky, I tells ya.
Give me a second. I think that stupidity is gave me a migraine. It's okay. Okay, it passed.
That is some reasoning indeed.
Seems you might be misguided, but there's no harm in digging. Antigrav stone is mysterious. Who knows where it may turn up?
In the sky, apparently.
Right? Glad we see eye to eye. I swear I'm gonna dig up those stones. And then...
I can feel the greed radiating off you.
Well, I mean, greed recognizes greed, right, Thief?
It's honestly kind of off-putting.
What, girls don't like guys that are super greedy? What? That's weird. You're not like that, right, Mia? You love when people are super greedy, huh?
Nice. All right. Hey. Excuse me. Hey, wait!
Okay, what do you want?
Is that a figure of General Epi you got there?
Yes. Why?
Yeah, and?
Unbelievable!
Can you pipe down? What's all the fuss about?
That's a highly coveted figure! The ultimate prize, to those in the know. It's a deluxe limited edition! There's only one in the world!
I didn't know it was so rare.
Mia Melody, ally of the 1%.
What edition?
It means it's a special figure, made to order.
And there's only one of them, you said?
And someone drew on him. Beautiful.
Yep, probably ordered by the General himself.
More than likely, yeah.
That's kind of pathetic.
Which is why I assume it's true. I mean, it fits his character.
He wouldn't have scribbled on it and tossed it away, though.
Maybe he thought more people would follow suit, and he couldn't live with the shame when it was clear no one else wanted one.
And then somebody found it, defaced it, and discarded it again?
And finally, it found its way to Prince.
People really hate the guy, huh?
I mean, don't we? Doesn't everyone?
Considering he managed to climb
even his own colleagues
and
and
to General, you have to admit he has talent.
He managed to climb from ruined aristocrat to general. Isn't that like a... Well, I suppose if you're a ruined aristocrat, you're kind of low on the pecking order, but aristocrat to general kind of sounds like a downgrade. If at best it sounds like a sidestep.
But his character isn't quite so noble as his bloodline.
I don't know, have you seen that stash?
We even use him as an example when disciplining our kids. Behave or you'll end up like General Epi. No one wants that.
Jesus Christ. I'd feel bad for him if he wasn't such a prick.
For once, I actually feel sorry for old Half-Stash.
No, he's still a bastard.
The sheer cringe of it all only makes the figure all the more sought after. I'd love to have it. I'll trade you something for it.
It's okay. You can have it for free.
Are you saying it's worthless? That's a slap in the face.
Is it a slap in General Epi's face? Because if so, then that's worth all the figurines in the world.
Both to figurine collectors and General Epi.
Worth it then.
Fine. We'll make it a trade then.
Thank you! Oh, I can't wait to clean this up and get it on display!
Yeah, it's quite a few figurines. You never cleaned him up. You never cleaned him up. He still has all that shit in his face. Alright, what else do we got? Sweet fruit platter. A fruit platter found on the bank of the river leading to Forgotten Island. A sweet, pleasant scent emanates from it. Prince, eating too much sugary food will give you cavities. I was just checking if I could sniff out the owner. The platter looks professionally arranged, but the nearest produce store in this area is in the royal capital. Royal capital it is. Why am I in the tank? Why did I arrive at the royal capital in the tank? Is the game trying to tell me something?
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town.
Alright, let's see if
Cars
someone
should also
around
go a bit
here
faster than they would on
sells
unpacked ground.
fruit. You sell fruit.
Hey,
No. Find someone else who sells fruit. Oh, this person sells fruit.
You there. Do you work at the greengrocer?
He is the greengrocer, my dude.
I'm not a you there. My name's Airy. My dad's store supplies the royal palace. But I'm the real face of his business, if you ask me.
I didn't ask, though. I picked up this fruit platter earlier. Is it from your store?
Oh, that's our produce. It was to be presented to the king. I knew I'd dropped it somewhere. Thanks for finding it.
I found this on a forgotten island in the middle of a canyon. How the fuck did you get to it?
If you knew you dropped it, why weren't you looking for it?
Weren't you concerned that the king might be upset?
Oh, not at all. His Majesty is magnanimous. Surely he'd have forgiven me.
You're talking about the king who hoards water, extorts citizens?
Sure, he may not have the best public image. And, well, maybe he deserves it. But he's the best customer for our platters. Says they're so yummy. And he's always nice to girls. Personally, I like him. Anyhow, everyone complains about the lack of water.
It's not a lack of water, though. I brought all the water back.
You should just have some of our fruit instead.
Isn't growing fruit incredibly water intensive?
It's delicious, thirst quenching, and fattens Dad's wallet. Plus, the sales girl gets a little commission too.
I dislike this character.
She's no better than that fool of a king. Maybe even worse.
Have you seen the game The Eternal Cylinder? Never even heard of it, Mia. Gotta be perfectly honest with you, never even heard of it.
I'm sure glad my father didn't raise me like that.
Yeah. Hope I don't end up becoming such a self-centered brat.
You're 2,500 years old, Prince. I think you're past your personality changing. A good-sized, well-made, versatile cooking pot found in a tiny room in the easternmost well. It'd be perfect for cooking outdoors. Forget cooking. Let's melt it and use it for parts. I'd rather make armor out of it. The room the pot was found in had a lived-in look to it. Perhaps someone from the nearby town used it as a temporary place to live. Could have been used as shelter during the war. Easternmost well. What nearby town? Capital? Jesus, right. In the gate to the capital. See those tire tracks? That sign that someone else been here. Following them might lead us to a village or a town. Look, he's getting on in years, right? He's a bit senile. He's having trouble remembering things. It's super goofy. I just got it. I'll share some screenshots I've got in Discord because it's super silly and I want to share. Yeah, no bother.
Oh, hello.
Someone who was alive during the war. So we're looking for an old person.
My, that's a nice pan you've got there. Where'd you buy it?
I didn't. I found it in this tiny room in the easternmost well.
My, you found a fine pan like this in a bomb shelter?
Bomb shelter? So that room was built during the war?
Indeed it was. Our country was quite far from the front lines, though. I'm pretty sure the shelter was never actually used.
Looks like someone was living there, though.
Indeed. People who wanted no part in the military conflict. Hunts for the resistance have ceased only recently. People would hide in the shelter to stay out of trouble. We'd often hear noisy gunfire near our homes. So inconsiderate of both the army and those rebels, don't you think?
Nothing you could have done is what I wish I could say. Maybe you could and should have done something.
I'm glad those days are behind us. Anyhow, the pan. What do you intend to do with it?
Melt it down. Use it for bots.
Hold on there, Prince. We could also use it for armor.
No, it's perfect for cooking while you're camping.
Sounds like this pan is only going to be wasted in your hands. Why don't you let me have it?
Is you're a dirty centrist?
Not for free, of course. I'll trade you the most valuable item in my home for it. What do you say?
And what is it we'll be getting exactly?
You wait there. I'll go get it.
I certainly wasn't expecting that.
Oh, awesome! How'd you ever get a hold of this?
My husband got it in the course of his work.
I don't think the pan comes close to matching it in price, though.
Good cookware is 100 times more valuable to me than this thing.
If you're sure, then you have a deal. So long as Prince approves.
Given that Prince is so excited about it, I'd assume it's a gun we're getting?
Sure! Thanks, lady!
And thank you! Now I can cook up some of my husband's favorites.
Yep, she had a 76.2mm cannon in her house. Of course she did. APDS upgraded 76.2mm cannon in her house. Yep. Normal stuff. I have a few armor-piercing shells downstairs in the cupboard. I think everyone has a few of those in their house, right? You found this little telescope in the northern pier of the East Lake. It's not all that powerful, but it's lightweight and easy to use. Humans sure have it rough needing something like this to see far away. Not everyone has eyes as sharp as you, Prince. You find a childish scrawl on the lens cap. Sable's monocle. Hey, Prince. You mustn't look at the sun, though. It'll make you go blind. For real? So it's a trap for unsuspecting demons? And unsuspecting American presidents. Sable. Who is Sable? Okay, I have no idea who this belongs to, so I'm just going to look it up. I have a page open especially for this. What's it called? Small telescope? Oh no! Remember when I said I have a list pulled up of where everything belongs? Turns out there's only like 6 items on that list. Shit. Lost property. Do you have who I'm supposed to give it back to? No, IGN doesn't have who I'm supposed to give it back to either. Fuck. Ah, here we go. The small telescope is it on this list? Who do I give the small telescope to? These people don't know who the small telescope goes to either. There doesn't seem to be anyone who has like a good list of it yet. Maybe I can just search small telescope. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything that tells me where the fucking small telescope is supposed to go. It's unfortunate. What the sack of ores? Ordinary looking thing found west of Talbot. It's quite heavy. According to Rao, Talbot used to be surrounded by now abandoned mines. Perhaps that's where the quartz contents come from. It's packed with quartz, garnet, and other minerals. Oh, look at these beauties. Don't mind if I do. Nothing inside seems to come in handy in adventure. The gems may not be worth much, but the quantity is substantial. One can't help but wonder who collected them and for what purpose. That doesn't help me with finding who the fuck it's supposed to be given to. There's no clues as to the knapsack's owner's identity, though. You just have to go looking for a peddler without a knapsack. I'm not looking for a peddler without a knapsack. Fuck that shit. It's normal for servicemen to bring home souvenirs from their time in the army. Nicking the gun from a tank you served on seems reasonable. Husband comes back home. Honey, I'm back from my 12-hour shift. How much money did you earn? Husband stood in front of a huge tank shell. Or huge tank cannon. Money? What do you mean money? Alright, I'm gonna have to look in between this stream and the next one about where the lost property goes. So I guess we'll just... Shock horror, we're going to move forward with the story. Oh! Who are we fighting?
Here we go.
This
I don't know how
place
I
is
feel.
overflowing with creatures you'd never see in SandLand.
I don't know how I feel about spawning in on top of enemies. I don't think that's very nice, but okay.
Whoop.
Oh, actually, before we go in, this is mostly for Mystic. I'm going to read through Lango's diaries. There's 20 of them. Lango's Diary 1. This is a diary entry found in the Mapu village ruins, and it details the miserable events that led up to him leaving the village. Years have passed since the only river dried up. Not only Mapu village, but the whole SandLand has gone downhill since. There are water shortages throughout the country. We're all dying of thirst, except the king and his lackeys in the capital, of course. If you want more than the cruelly rationed amount, it's available for purchase, but at an extortionate price. King held a raffle the other day. 2,500 zenny for a chance to win 1,000 water bottles. Everyone at Mapu put their money together and made 10 entries. But we lost, and now we're struggling. Apparently the winner had a connection to the Royal Army. I hear the supplies will run out soon too. People are leaving, mostly those without family. I'll miss my hometown, but my departure will mean more to go around for those who stay. Farewell, my hometown of Mapu. The next entry was found by a large withered tree west of the news radio tower. I've lost count of how long I've spent walking since I left Mapu. The water I've been saving is running out. The tree trunk where I write this may become my final resting spot. Before we used to be able to collect enough water to easily last throughout the dry season, but now every single drop of water is worth its weight in zenny. How could it come to this? It all began with a civil war in Flatland. A giant warship lay waste to the land, sinking the whole country at the center of the world, under the sea. Destroyed, it crashed in SandLand. The river dried out after that. We lost our water to the foolishness of human greed. Someone has to break this chain, but who? Can't expect others to fix the world for me. I'll not die here, but go on and forge a new path for myself. Next diary entry was found at the base of an antenna north of South Marhan checkpoint in the southeast of Turingio. The desert seems endless. It's hot. I wonder how many days have passed. My throat is sore from thirst. My head aches. Thankfully, I found shade, but I burned my back on a steel tower while resting there. I hurled a raptor egg into the tower in a fit of rage, and to my surprise, made a perfect fried egg, which soothed my stomach and temper. It will soon be a year since I started this journey. I often dream of Mapu, especially the period just after the river dried up. At first, we all rejoiced at the bounty of fish we could just pick up from the mud. No one imagined the water would never come back. After a few days, we started to worry. By the time the crops died, the whole village was in panic. 3 meals a day turned into 2, then 1 in no time. My last memory of us being happy is the last communal bath. Now I plan to find work in the royal capital, find a way to express my concerns to the king. The next diary entry was found in the royal capital and details his resentment towards the king. I've been living in the royal capital for 2 years now. This city has it all. New houses keep going up. There's lush greenery, fruit, precious gems, a busy nightlife. My washed up hometown seems like a distant memory. Here I have water, food, a house, job, books, a few close friends. I've been able to send a little water and whatnot back to Mapu too. Only everyone in SandLand could enjoy this way of life. I imagine all our foolish conflicts would end. Those hopes were dashed, however, when I met the king during a public meet and greet for his birthday. I told him of Mapu's troubles, but he merely asked if we grow anything tasty there, then moved on. I realized King couldn't care less about his people. We have to change the state of this country. I don't know what I can do, but I'm hoping my small efforts will amount to something. Where there are no paths, make your own. The next diary entry was found at the foot of the arch south of Nap's checkpoint. It's been many months since I made the momentous decision to depart the royal capital, yet the fog in my mind still lingers. However, I have come across something of note in my ceaseless wanderings: the corruption of the royal army. Inspecting travelers' cargo at checkpoints and relieving them of anything they take a liking to by making false charges. Anyone who objects is dragged off for interrogation, from which no one, to my knowledge, has returned unharmed. This occurs even within the cities. I myself have seen soldiers leer and laugh as they stole the very water from a young child's hands, despite having plenty. Overcome by rage, I flew at the soldiers, but was beaten to within an inch of my life. I was released with only the clothes on my back. I have resolved to study the royal army in preparation for the day when the rage within me consumes them all. Next diary entry was found in a narrow cave connecting Tunnel Rock to Spino. My investigation of the royal army has continued apace, yielding 3 discoveries regarding the Supreme Commander Zeu. First, the king defers to him on all matters, and Zeu is the true power in SandLand. Secondly, despite this, Zeu is adored by the masses, who view him as a virtuous public servant, the sole bulwark against their fool of a king's tyranny. However, he uses the king as a scapegoat for public ire while amassing the people's support and confidence. Finally, there is dissension in the ranks, with soldiers broadly falling into factions for Zeu and against. Pro-Zeu camp consists mainly of Zeu's hand-picked elite and commissioned officers, excelling in influence and strength of arms. The anti-Zeu faction, however, has the numbers, comprising most of the rank and file. The time for concrete action may be at hand, but first I must gather trustworthy allies. Next entry was found in Mayor Tor's home in Spino, and it details his days in the Royal Army. First, we need a base of operations to gather recruits and resources. That seems implausible in SandLand. However, I happen across a bustling little village nestled in the mountains. The heart of the town boasted a well and was ideally positioned where trade routes meet. It's called Spino, and is the most prosperous place I have encountered since leaving the capital. People and resources could come and go under the guise of everyday commerce. It is not a place of peace, though. Spino is home for those who stand in opposition to the Royal Army's tyranny. Our primary objective is to take back the goods forcibly confiscated by the army and return them to the people. We have been labelled bandits, but we have the support of the people. Even some in the army have begun to sympathize with our cause. With allies such as these, I have every confidence that we will change the course of SandLand. Humans are only 60% water, actually. The next entry was found in a grotto en route to the Lisab battleship from Spino. Over 2 years with my comrades. We are now known as the Rebel Army. Among our number is Tor, the only son of Spino's mayor. His personal network has been invaluable. The other is a man in board shorts, known only as Papa. Mysterious, but often lands the final blow. His children have also made contributions. There are things that trouble me. Despite a flawless strategy, we lost the battle. We had a battalion of royals routed just when we were about to attack the commanding officer. We suffered a devastating counteroffensive. I would not think the royals had among them a single individual capable of such bold and brilliant gambit. It was a bitter defeat. One since joined by mounting losses in regional battles. We had the royals on the ropes, and now they have rediscovered purpose. Has a new unifying force emerged in the royal army beyond Zeu? If that happens, I dare not dwell on that. Our fight continues. Next entry was found in a camp outside Patago village and details the rebel army's defeat and its impact. The rebel army has been defeated by a lone man, Shiva. It's hard to admit, but I have respect for him. He deliberately chose his battlefield so as not to involve the populace in our fight, and we managed to come through without a single civilian casualty. The rebel army has suffered utter defeat now. We have evacuated Spino, which I suppose will now be subject to harsh treatment from the royals. Many who chafe at the prospect have left the village, I among them. But a life on the run proved to be no life for me. I attempted to disguise myself as a junker, but I could not abide the stench of their masks. I have had bitter experiences with their territoriality in any case. I think back fondly to the good old days, surrounded by the warmth of friends and piping hot food. Now there is naught but the choking stench of rust and oil and gnawing on crusts of bread alone. I wonder what's become of my comrades. Next entry was found at a destroyed windmill near the abandoned Peachy settlement. Reports claim that a Peachy settlement was destroyed by a tank brigade commanded by General Shiva. I heard of the site. I headed for the site and the devastation was unimaginable. Radio chimed in with a follow-up. Peachy have been exterminated. A nearby village was also caught up in the explosion, and the commander General Shiva had perished. SandLand has entered a period of national mourning. This news has obliterated what little momentum the spirit of a rebellion had left. News has spread of areas already wary of war. To oppose the royal army now would be unthinkable to anyone. Without General Shiva, Zeu will return to consolidating power under his iron fist. I have recently heard reports that the royals are extending their patrols as far as Patago. I can no longer bear to watch this happen to my home, so I am leaving for a village the traveling merchants speak of that is hidden by the cliffs. Farewell, SandLand. The next entry was found in a lighthouse southwest of Kentar. It details his reaction to Forestland. I was initially hit by how different Forestland and SandLand were in colour and sand. Above all, however, is the blessed abundance of water. In SandLand, water commands a price above fuel, but here it can be had for nothing. It is now clear why the Supreme Commander has been so insistent on closing the border and cutting off contact. If the people of SandLand knew, it would upend the established order. This knowledge is my leverage. I want to tell my homeland, but crossing back over the border is a daunting prospect to me. I have decided to wander Forestland and gather information, then head back. I know a nation To know a nation, one must first know its rulers. The king of Forestland is named Jam, I hear. I can only wonder with no small amount of apprehension as to the nature of this King Jam. In hopes of dispelling these fears, I shall head for the Forestland's capital. Good thing you don't do biology, Mia. Jesus, that would be embarrassing. The next entry was found near Rianda Battleship and details the first meeting between Longo and King Jam. He set about finding employment and a place of residence. My time posing as a junker in SandLand came in useful. I blended in among a band of junkers excavating the Rianda Battleship. For years I wandered Forestland gathering information. I encountered a youth called Malad, who claimed to have just arrived at the Rianda. He was wise and knowledgeable about mining and vehicles, but also had a perception of national interests and broader concepts. He was younger than me, but taught me much. We became firm friends after that chance meeting. A month later, several dozen soldiers visited a junker's market. They approached Malad and called him King Jam. Imagine my surprise. Apparently he would travel his lands to hear the voices of the people. However, his army opposed his putting himself in danger in this manner. Now I travel on his behalf to relay their sentiment to him. The next entry was attached to his wanted poster in the capital. The king's penchant for unpredictability surfaced yet again. First time in years. After vanishing for a number of days, His Majesty returned unscathed, thankfully, but bizarre developments did not end there. He had encountered a woman, his future queen. A ceremony was held and the two bound in matrimony. The kingdom was alight with merriment, save for those who inhabited the court. Lilith, however, proved wise and capable in her role, dispelling much of the doubts around her. Then came Princess Anne, beautiful as a jewel. Oh, what a joyous day that was. As the royal family grew, so too did my desire to serve them. As luck would have it, the king appointed me as his aide. It was then the details of Lilith's origins were revealed. Though my suspicions were confirmed, I could not suppress my shock. I shall keep this secret to the grave, lest the king and I found guilty of treason. Next entry was found in Horolo camp. Details his worries about Supreme Commander Bread and Mooniel. It's been over a decade since leaving SandLand. I initially wanted to tell my countrymen about this earthly paradise, but even amidst the abundance, problems exist. Revealing this place would not prove beneficial. Moreover, I have my own troubles. First is the princess, now 5, who I have been tasked to educate. Like her parents, she is not easy to manage. She displays rare brilliance, putting new concepts into action in the wildest of ways. Her affinity for machinery is especially amazing, surprising even experts. I almost dread to fathom what invention she will produce. My second worry is Mooniel, a young man who has come to serve under Supreme Commander Bread and influence him. Just the other day, the general suggested to King Jam himself that we invade SandLand, the opposite of what His Majesty desires. Queen Lilith, too, is suspicious of Mooniel. I must take action. The next entry was found in a hidden passageway in the Forestland capital. Oh, calamity. The signs of a coup were smoldering for about a year. With each passing day, the aggression of Bread and his supporters soared to heights anew. I mobilized those loyal to the crown, solidifying our foothold, but politics alone cannot counter an army on the march. My naivete has invited this sorrow upon us. Queen Lilith was slain by Mooniel. The palace seized, the king captured. As the weeping princess and I fled, I tried my best to encourage her. How hollow my words must have sounded. Never have I cursed myself so, save for perhaps the battle with General Shiva during SandLand's civil war. I thought of taking my own life in atonement, but death would be too easy. The princess must be protected. To my king who yet lives and my queen tragically slain, hear your loyal subject. Forestland will be returned to the crown. Upon the tears of Princess Anne do I so swear. The next entry was found in a cave behind the Forest Mountain Falls and details his days on the run with Anne. Our pursuers are relentless, but we've traveled far enough to warrant a brief rest. This is largely thanks to changes in the princess. She hasn't shed a single tear since fleeing the palace. Before, she would throw a fit for merely losing a game to Rosetta. Now she does not even complain in spite of being constantly on the move. Pity. She is but 7, and she should enjoy being such. I hope to spoil her before long. Oddly, I think of her as my own child in a way. Not so much as a change. Not so much a change as a discovery, but once we were lost in the forest and nearly found by our foes, the princess suddenly uttered, "That way." Lo and behold, heeding her direction has allowed us to escape the odds time and again. Her mother's demonic power, perhaps? Soon I expect us to reach our intended destination. Then I'll rally our allies and... No, Lanko. For now, think of nothing but the princess's safety. The next entry was found in the Trick Camp control room and details the beginnings of La Resistance. It's been 3 years since arriving in Trick. I'd first come upon the place 20 years ago. After meeting King Jam in Rianda Junkers Market, I travelled to many territories. Friendships built and then formed the resistance. The princess is smiling again. She plays in old airships predating the Great War and dreams of restoring them. I am happy she looks to the future. For years we have lain hiding, and cannot win as we are. It is too risky to publicly rally loyalists. Even Trick is known only to a few. Time is scarce, however. If King Jam's supporters are eliminated from the court, he will be in danger. Bien is doing what he can in the palace. Lastly, I cannot bring myself to reveal Queen Lilith's secret. I would not King Jam trust his daughter and friends with the truth? I feel my deceit shall continue. I must find the king. Perhaps that will redeem me. The next entry was found in a garage in front of the Unai city ruins and details how Chapon joined the resistance. A jolly event. We held a party for the princess's 15th birthday and a welcoming party for Chapon. Orto got intel that the army was set to attack Unai, a loyalist town. Thus we led the townsfolk to safety with minimal losses. The sole complication was Chapon, an orphan. He'd experienced ill treatment and would not escape with us. Calling the resistance fiend-worshipping acolytes of Queen Lilith. When asked if he would surrender to the army, he also said no. Udo took to his stubbornness, dragging the boy back. Though many opposed, the princess approved. Chapon confronted Udo on a daily basis, fists raised only to be trounced. Perhaps the boy needed an outlet for his darkness, yet Udo never once turned him away, warming the lad's once cold heart. Now Chapon is the hardest worker in our ranks. The princess too is fond of Chapon, treating him as a younger brother. I must save the king and ensure this peace lasts. Next entry was found in the Cardamo subterranean lake and details the events before Anne's journey to SandLand. The time has come for a decision. It won't take long till Trick is discovered and I hear Muniel's excavation of the flying fortress Goram nears its end. Should Muniel gather enough Aquanium to activate it? Alas, this country hosts no safe haven for the princess. Go to SandLand, I told her, stressing that the borders should be lightly guarded. She resisted, but I convinced her, telling her to return with reinforcements for our sake. Her chances are slim. The only power capable of rivaling Bread is the royal army, and with Zeo at its helm, the demons are still stronger but loathe interfering with human matters. The best I can hope is that she may find a place of peace and safety. This was likely our final farewell. Still, the princess shed not a tear. How strong she's become. She is bound for Spino, once a rebel base. The mayor is sure to welcome her. Princess, I wish you luck on your journey, and perhaps someday. And then the final entry was found in the Trick Camp control room. It seems to have been written recently. When I heard the princess had fallen captive to Bread's army, my blood froze. But our resistance allies, along with the princess's formidable new friends, saved the day in a daring fashion. Never in my wildest dreams would I have expected the general of legend Shiva and Queen Lilith's own brother Beelzebub to take up arms with us. Our losing streak is over, and Bread still reeling. Morale is high. Furthermore, the princess revealed the truth of her lineage. All were accepting, and now our unity is stronger than ever. I must note the princess's necklace. A royal heirloom was seized by Bread and his men. We also have yet to devise a rescue plan for the king. More than ever, I must maintain focus, and yet the mere sight of the princess fills me with such joy. Such is parenthood, I suppose. The sun rises, and I should rest. War has consumed all my hours, waking and slumbering. Soon that shall end. There you go. Oh, and that brought us up to 4 hours. Good. I always enjoy the story time with Zeke. Yeah. I said in the last stream that I wanted to go over all of Lango's diary once I had all of it. So I have it all now, so. But yeah. There you go. That is me done for tonight then. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. And to the folks on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.